Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to everyone. Hope you're doing well. Thursday morning, and yeah, let's get this thing going. I actually have a lot to talk about, and I have a sneaky suspicion you guys might as well. But let's see what we got. Uh, real quick, Extron is in the chat. What is going on? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Saying, hey, Nightwatch Zone, I'm at school right now. Can't be in anybody's streams as much anymore, which sucks. Hey, it's okay. It's all right. You're able to pop in when you're able to. It's all good. And thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment after the stream is over. See, now everybody is starting to get the idea. I like it. I like it because it really does help the channel so much. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Seriously. What's up, Katie? Katie is in the chat, and of course, and I said this to her earlier this morning, but congrats on 350 subscribers. Popping the popcorn is popping. And great job, Katie. Seriously, you've worked really, really hard, and you have supported the community a lot. And it's great to see you doing well. And let's go to 500. Let's go. Let's go. Congrats, though. Seriously, you rock, girl. You rock. Miss Carter's in the chat. The best part of waking up is putting night in your cup. Morning, everyone. I got a quick errand to run. I'll be back soon. All right. All right. What's what's up, Mega? Mega's in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? Jason, what's what's going on? Let's talk Friday the 13th. I do have some Friday 13th I want to talk about, and maybe a special clip that I know you'll enjoy it, Jason, and anyone that's a fan of the franchise, which you guys know that we are on this channel. You know I am a huge Friday 13th fan, so it's good. It's good. Good news. What's up, Dre? Dre's in the chat too. All right. Um, and I know we started a little bit earlier this morning than usual. Um, as some of you may know, and I'll start the conversation off here. Um, tomorrow is Monster Mania, and I can't wait to go and just hang out and see people. But I also wanted to give a little update on it, for anyone that maybe hasn't followed information or news that much. And I got to admit, I've been in that camp myself. There were some things that I didn't know right at the time, and my buddy Bobby kind of let me in on things like when Nev pulled out. I didn't know about that right off the bat, and when Skeet had to not appear. So, anyways, we also won't have Marley Shelton there either. So it's like, unfortunately, a bunch of the Scream the Scream folks will not be there, but we still have Jamie Kennedy, we still have Matthew Lillard, and guess who stepped in to save the day? My man, David Arquette. So David Arquette will be there, and I believe this is his first con. So you guys know that we're definitely going to try our best to not only meet him, but we're going to do the photo op, all that type of stuff. So it's really, really cool. Danielle Harris will also be there. Kane Hodder is going to be there, dressed as Jason, and this is it. It seems like a lot of things just happen, and it's really, really cool. So we're going to have some really good representation, from the main franchises, Scream and Halloween, and also Friday the 13th. Unfortunately, as far as I know, we won't have any representation from Nightmare, so that's too bad. But hopefully that'll change. What's up, Nanette? Nanette is in the chat. What's going on? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Happy that you're doing better. All right. We got Flamethrower. What's up, Night? Just making Salisbury steaks. You're gonna get me hungry. All I got is donuts. All right. But it's funny you say that because tonight I am planning on having steak, so that'll be really, really cool. But yeah, so it's gonna be some cool people. We have some folks that are gonna be there from Halloween 2, like Dick Warlock. That's amazing. I mean, he's amazing. So I can't wait to get a chance to meet up with him and maybe get a photo. We'll see. We'll see. But it's gonna be some cool people there, man. Folks from the Aliens, film crew, Vasquez, Tom Skerritt, Newt, and Veronica Cartwright. I mean, we're talking legends, guys. These are legends, okay? At least for me, these are, um, my man Brandon from I Like Scary. He said something that really made sense to me when he talked about being such a fan of Halloween and growing up, and he called them, Uncle Laurie and Uncle Michael and Grandpa Loomis, because those were people he connected with through that movie. And same thing for a lot of these guests that are going to be at Monster Mania for me. These are actors and actresses I grew up watching with my family, and friends, especially childhood friends. So they mean a lot, and it's gonna be cool, man. I'm really, really excited. We're planning to do some vlogging down there, so I just want to mention this. Hopefully, I'll remember to mention it again. I've talked about this though, leading up to it. So if you've been watching, then you know. But we're hoping to do some vlogging to kind of give you guys, a sense of how things are going down there for us. We are going to be doing a live, at least one, maybe more, depending. As you guys have heard or may have heard, a lot of folks from the horror community are going to be down there. My man Killjoy Jake, fellow Lethal Collective member, so hopefully me and him get a chance to be on live together, which has not happened. It has never happened. None of us in the Lethal Collective have ever physically, been in the same space. So I'm really excited. And of course, Jake's amazing, and definitely, especially as a content creator, not just as a great friend. He is a great friend, but as a content creator, really gave me a lot of inspiration when I first started out. So I mean, like I said, guys, this is really cool stuff. It's all positive, and I can't wait. I can't wait. Let me just see what's going on in the chat, and I know some folks will be jumping in soon because usually we run at 11. I started a half hour early because I just figured maybe to give me a little bit more time to talk a little bit and talk to you guys and so forth. So, Angela, what's up, Angela? Morning, everyone. Struggling to wake up. If I disappear, I fell asleep again. I know what it's like, Angela. I was struggling to wake up this morning too. Being my first, true day off from work, and it usually takes me a day and a half to kind of catch up, get back into regular mode. Let me just fix this mic. So I get you, but nice to see you. Nice to see you. Mega saying night. I know you have fun there. I'm telling you, guys, I can't express enough. If you're a horror fan and you have the opportunity, okay, or try to make the opportunity to go to a horror convention, it is so much fun. It really is, guys. It's like Disney World, for a horror fan. It really is. Let's see. 261 Turner. What's up, Night? Been listening for a minute, but I finally decided to say hello. Peace. Much appreciated. What's up? What's up? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. And welcome. It's good to see you in the live chat. And I know we have so many folks. I guess this will segue into my next part too. We have so many folks that they may not be able to join live streams, or they may just decide not to, and that's fine. They may not, comment, or they may not even, watch all the videos, but they do watch, and they're there and they're supportive. And we appreciate you guys just as much as folks that are here. So thank you so much for saying hello. It's great to hear you. Great to hear you. And Katie, come on. Katie's with a super chat, $10 super chat. Buy yourself a great souvenir at MonsterCon, my friend. Thank you, Katie. Oh man. All right, let me just tell you guys right now. Don't get me all emotional. You guys know how I get. Don't get me too emotional. I want to have a good time. Well, not that it's not a good time, but you know what I'm saying. But thank you, Katie. I really appreciate that. Seriously. You're all right. You're all right. And any of you guys that have not subscribed to Popping the Popcorn, my friend Katie, really great friend to all of us in the community, please do. She deserves that. She works really hard, and she's just fun. If you guys have been watching our watch parties, which by the way, we won't be doing a watch party this weekend. And we may not until the following week because of Monster Mania. But Katie's been a blast to have on those watch parties. So thank you so much, Katie. I really appreciate that. Seriously, you're all right. Nanette says, I'm just chilling in bed. I wish, I'm not going to lie, guys. There's a couple times I've said to myself, man, I should try to do one of these lives from the bed, just chilling. Sometimes you just don't want to get out of bed, but I'm glad you guys can chill out. Seriously. 261 saying, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a killer day. I think so far everyone is, and seriously, it's a positive community. So, and just saying, I've seen you throughout the community. Nice to chat with you. Yeah, it's a really positive community. It really is. Jason jumping in. I'm telling you, Jason, seriously, man. $5 super chat saying, all I need in the morning is coffee, donuts, Friday the 13th talk, and Night Watch Zone. Night is the chosen one to talk everything Friday the 13th. And Jason, he's been he's been cheerleading, especially for the Friday the 13th content we've done on the channel, which I'm really proud of, guys. And I'm not just blowing smoke up people's ass, but we spent a lot of time on every single movie plus some extra episodes. Friday the 13th is mine, Coriander, and Killian's favorite franchise. And we just grown up with it. We've watched those movies beyond numbers that could be counted, and we had fun with it. And of course, now with the news that the possibilities of having a new movie is right within our grasp, we're all so excited, man. So we are going to do more Friday the 13th content. Jason has been cheerleading for that too, and I've got some ideas. So I know a lot of folks, especially on the channel, are fans of many things. I know we've got a lot of Scream fans, we got a lot of Halloween fans, and I know we have Friday the 13th fans and Freddy fans and Chucky fans. But please, 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 I hope you guys, continue to join us for Friday the 13th talk, because that will definitely be a passion project and passion discussions for us. It's been 13 years, since we've had a Friday the 13th movie. So we're really excited, man. So thanks so much, Jason. Seriously, we appreciate you, brother. We do. Angela saying, if you like horror, they are amazing. Crypticon feels like I am coming home to family every year. Yeah, that's what it's like. It's just like, it's cool stuff. It really is, Angela. You hit it right on the nail. 261 saying, thank you, Night. You're welcome. You're welcome. And seriously, I'm glad you decided to pop in and say hello to everyone. And trust me, you'll definitely like the community. You really will. Miss Carter is saying, I'm back. I'll be back. Good to have you back, Miss Carter. Nanette, oh, come on. Nanette, $5 super chat. Jeez. Yeah, I'm so happy you're going to do a live stream there or video. We will. We really will. I haven't totally nailed down the time, because part of it is once we get there, trying to figure out what our timetable is. But I'm looking to do something on Friday night. We're not exactly sure when. Possibly Saturday morning. And a strong likelihood for Saturday night. So it'll at least be one of those 3 times, maybe all 3, or maybe 2 of the 3. So, but we definitely will. I'll be keeping you guys posted on social media. So if you're not following me on social media, do that. A lot of you guys are, and we have great conversations, but I'm going to try to update people. Everything's going to be on the fly, but we do have a couple of special things that we might be doing too while down there. And especially maybe a couple really cool collaborations, with the folks down there from the horror community, people like Marcus. I shot him 6 times, and all those guys. Obviously, Jake's going to be down there. And also maybe another surprise collaboration with someone that I really, really enjoy, that is in the horror community and will not be at Monster Mania. And actually, he is not even living in the United States. So that's all the tease I'm going to give for that. But yeah, there's things happening, guys, and I'm really excited about it, seriously. But thank you, Nanette. You're so amazing, so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that, seriously. Lewis is in the chat, and with a $10 super chat, man. Oh, thanks, man. Seriously, you guys. I told you guys I don't want to get all emotional, but you guys are really, really so generous and kind, and it really makes a difference for the channel. It allows me to do things like this morning stream and not spend as much time focusing on my two regular jobs. But Lewis saying, enjoy your content. Thank you. Again, we're just excited we can do this type of stuff. We're excited talking about movies. I'm excited talking about movies, connecting with people, the people that watch and the people in the community, fellow content creators. So, and I guess you guys are helping me with this conversation. Just to segue, we just crossed 3,500 subs, which is just amazing to me. Just to know that we have so many people that support the channel, and for some of you guys that have been around for a long time, I know Angela knows this. To come from really dark times with our old channel being lost and having to rebuild from the ground up, it's just been an amazing journey, and we appreciate all of you. We really do. And it's part of what, like for me, it's like a lot of you guys know this, but some may not. I'm a martial artist. I'm repping my Gordon Liu t-shirt here, 36 chambers, so but I have I don't know, I want to say just a drive inside of me, and we've definitely been pushing to make a comeback. We've come back, and now to see that we crossed 3,500 subs is just amazing stuff. We've made so many great friends along the way, and I'm hopeful that we've helped to make the horror community on YouTube a little bit more positive. So thank you so much, Lewis. I really appreciate that. And just to let you guys know, this type of thing, just hearing you guys supporting us and enjoying what we do, there's nothing better than that. It really is. There's nothing better than that. So thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. 261 saying, just subscribe to Poppin' the Popcorn. Looking forward to your content. I've seen you on Craven's channel. Yes, you have. And you will see her more. And I don't want to speak for Craven, but being, really close to him, I know you're going to see her more on Craven's channel. You're going to see her more on my channel. You're going to see her all over the place, because we're shooting for the sky, guys. That's what we're trying to do. And just, spreading positivity in the community, and when you have positive people like Katie, like Nanette, like Angela, and like so many other content creators that you'll see in these live chats, we want to do everything that we can to help pass the word around. These are good people. These are, people that have passion for what they do. They have a passion for movies, and they should get that platform. So thank you so much for, supporting Katie. Seriously. Miss Carter saying, Knight, I want you coming back with a Michael Myers suit like Busta had when he roundhouse kicked Michael Myers' booty. Miss Carter, I'm just going to tell you something. Like I said, we got surprises. It may not be that I'm coming back with a suit. Maybe I'm going there with one. I'm just saying, who knows? It's all dominoes. You got to dream, baby. You got to, you know the score, Miss Carter. You got to dream. That's how it goes. I know that every time I say that, I think of the Carlito moment.
You got a dream, baby.
I know. Hey, you got it all worked out, Carlito. Here's to you.
That's right. What's up, Sean? What's up? Nice to see you. And Jason, Jason with a $2 super chat. You're making my voice crack. Night plus new Friday 13th equals 20K new subs instantly. Hey, look. If that was to happen, seriously, man, it'd be crazy. That's not what I expect. But I do hope that the time we've put into Friday 13th and the time we'll continue to, I hope it does not only pass the word around, but it obviously helps grow this community, grow the channel, and so forth. So, hey, we're going to try our best, man. We really are. And you know what, Jason, and also for Nanette and Lewis and Katie, all you guys that are doing super chats, let me just play this for you. We'll get some good laughs, get the party started. Thank you for all the super chats. Trust me, we're we're gonna be able to pay for gas to get down to Jersey and back. Thank you so much. Here we go.
Bring that fat ass over here. Oh, I wanna.
All right. Thanks a lot, man. Seriously. Oh, you guys are all right, man. Seriously. And let me just see if I can catch up with everyone. Lewis says Team Jason. All right. Sean is Team Jason. You guys are all right, man. Yeah. Angela saying socials are Twitter and Instagram for your information. Angela's on the job. I'm telling you, you're all right. Just waking up and you're like already helping me out. You too much. Oh man. Nanette saying I'm paying for this with my phone and you won't come out till next month. To think of it this way, this is a birthday present. Oh, okay. All right. You remember? Oh, that's cool. How'd you remember that? Yeah, my birthday will be coming up soon. Right around Halloween time, or right after Halloween. So anyways, thank you so much, Nanette. Very sweet of you. Bob saying I know there is a non-official Friday 13th movie coming who looks damn great. Fan films, yeah, no doubt. There's been some great ones. Seriously, there really has, and thank goodness for that, because 13 years, man, for the the OG. It's crazy. Katie saying congratulations, my friend. Thank you so much, Katie. Seriously. Yeah, man, it's crazy stuff. Thank you, Miss Carter. Thanks, Sean. Well, whoa. Hey, we're not at 3,500. No, I'm just joking. No, we are. But thank you so much. It's almost like a dream to think about it. It's like, wow, we are. But thank you, seriously. Much appreciated. What's up, Jen? Good morning. Sorry I'm late. Hey, don't worry about it. We started early, so you're right on time, because usually we would be starting right now. Sean saying I recently hit 850 subs. This community seems to be more supportive than when I initially started my channel, but I guess everyone experiences that at some point. Well, I can tell you this, and it's no slight to when I first started, because when I first started, there were, a lot of great channels around that were very supportive of everyone. I don't know so much if it's that it's more supportive now, but I think that a lot of content creators are really connecting, with viewers more. There's I can tell you this, and a lot of you guys that have been around long enough know, on this channel, we do 90% live streams. There was at one point, all we did was live streams. So live streaming has always been second nature to me. But we definitely, and I've noticed this even in the community, there's a lot more live streaming happening. And when you live stream, you can connect to your audience more. So I think that the community is definitely grown in a little bit of a different way, Sean. I think that's what it is, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, congrats. I mean, it's a journey, right? It's a journey. Randy J's in the chat. What's up? Saying saw your last video on Halloween Ends. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad that you checked it out. I totally agree with everything you said, including the POV shot being used on the film. Yeah, man, and it's some crazy stuff. A lot of people have had thoughts on what's going to happen in the trailer and so forth, and I definitely do. I actually have another video. Hopefully, it'll be coming out a little bit later today, so definitely check that out. But it's exciting stuff. I mean, think about this, guys. We're at a time where we've got Scream and Halloween doing really well. Chucky's on TV, and now we have talks of Friday the 13th coming back, like real talks. And I would not be surprised if Nightmare isn't around the corner. So especially for us that have been horror fans for a long time, this is like, the return of the golden icons. And I think it's been a pretty good return. I think Michael, the Halloween movies have been very good. I know they've been divisive a little bit, but I think there's been a lot of good things in it. Same thing with Scream. Same thing with Chucky. I mean, I think it's been some good stuff, man. So yeah, but thank you so much, Randy G. I really appreciate it so much. Nanette saying, oh, Nanette, God, you guys, a $10 super chat. You have made the horror community more positive, welcoming, and inviting for so many people, Night. Here's to you. Thanks, Nanette. I appreciate that. Seriously. I enjoy what I do. So, you know, I'm glad that comes across, and I'm glad that it's a positive thing for people. It's been so fun to hang out with people, especially doing things like watch parties and the late night chats, and obviously meeting new friends, like you, and you yourself becoming a content creator and doing your own thing, and having guests on and collaborations and stuff. It's fun, man. It's fun. But thank you so much. The one thing I can promise, I know that everyone has their things that they like as far as from channels and stuff. I know not everything we talk about is everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay, But one thing I can promise is that it's definitely coming from a positive place, and it'll continue to be so. So, thank you, Nanette. Seriously. Katie saying, "Love that clip." I know. I remember the first time I played that clip, and yeah, it's funny stuff. It's funny stuff. Angela saying, "Only 18 votes in the poll. Vote if you haven't." Yes, I have a poll up asking if people are excited, for Friday the 13th to return. Let me know. I'm curious. That helps me get an idea on what people are interested as well. Because, like I said, guys, we're gonna be doing some more Friday the 13th content. It's got to happen. I know everyone is really hyped about Halloween right now, and we are too, and Scream, and we are too. But we got to show Jason some love, man. We do, because it's just exciting stuff, man. It really is. But thank you for that, Angela. Dre's in the chat saying, "I'm so nervous for this Friday 13th movie, but so excited." Yeah, I know. I know. But I'm more excited than nervous, if that makes any sense. You know. So I'm definitely more excited than nervous. What's up? The harsh truth. My man Frank is in the chat saying, "What's up, brother? What's up, man? Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's, just a morning. I'm just hanging out and just, chatting with everyone the day before Monster Mania happens. So I, this has been one of the easiest mornings to have done my live streams. I've just I'm like in a state of Zen, It's just been really cool, seriously. But good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well, seriously. Sean saying Nightwatch is 1000% right about live streams. Without them, I don't think my channel would have gotten this far. Yeah, I mean, live streaming definitely has become a thing. Um, it's cool to see. It's really cool to see. Like I said, I remember when we first started doing this. Live streaming to me was the way to do it, just because of the format that I kind of structured, with our episodes with me and Killian and Coriander. And I can remember doing live streams, and we literally would have maybe 2 people that would watch. And, but it was so much fun to be able to talk, to people while we were talking about whatever topic or whatever movie. So I think it's definitely a really good tool. It really is. And it's really cool to see people doing it more, you know. Dre with with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Knight, for existing and thriving. It helps all of us. Man, what? Jeez. All right, man. And you guys probably that caught me off guard, man. Thanks so much, man. It's all dominoes, man. Thank you for doing what you do too. You guys obviously have seen Dre on the channel. We had a really, really cool episode. That was a really fun episode, by the way, man. Seriously. And he'll be back, but check his channel out too, because he is the man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Dre. Seriously. Like I said, you guys, and it's true, you guys really do inspire me and a lot of other content creators you may never know that you do. I think it's all positive energy. You give energy, you take energy, you use it. Don't get me into my martial arts talking, man, because I could go all day on that stuff. But thanks, Dre. I really appreciate it. Seriously, I really, really do. You guys are killing me this morning in a good way. In a good way. I really appreciate all the love. Seriously. Miss Carter saying, "I know some friends I know from YouTube are making My Special Boy Friday 13th fan film. From the trailer I've seen, they will include Mrs. Voorhees." Yes, indeed. I can't wait to see it. Seriously, the Friday 13th fan films have been so good. It's like, wow, it's so cool to see that people can, put their passion into a project like that. It's been awesome stuff. But I know you love them too, Miss Carter. Seriously. Bob saying, Scream 6, no Dewey, no Sydney. Not sure why they want this unless a full new start in a new city. Woodsboro have way too much lunatics. Right? That's the truth. Wow. Angela saying you also have creators breathing new life into horror like Jordan Peele and Ari Aster. It's a great time to be a horror fan. It's true. And you guys know that we were fortunate enough to have seen Nope in the theaters. We did an episode, actually 2 episodes on it. Just awesome stuff, man. It's like I said, there's something for everyone, I think, right now in horror. You've got things that are super gory, you've got things that are cerebral, you've got mysteries, you've got icons returning, you've got new icons that are possibly just starting their journey in horror. You've got fantastic actors and actresses that are in these projects. You've got great directors. Guys, seriously, it's cool shit. It is. I'm serious. I'm getting all hyped up just talking about it, but you're so right, Angela. You're so right. Let's see. Gage is in the chat. What's up, Night? How you doing today, my friend? I'm doing excellent. I'm seriously, guys, if you haven't guessed, I'm on cloud 9. Just so much cool shit happening. Friday the 13th news. Still excited for things coming up in the theater. Monster Mania is tomorrow. A lot of my friends are doing so well. My content creator friends are doing so well. The channel is doing well. Like I said, the plan is coming together. It's great stuff. Jason with a $5 super chat. You yell Scream 6, everybody says, huh? What? You yell new Friday 13th movie. We've got a panic on our hands on the Nightwatch zone. As I was reading that, I was like, I could hear Larry. It's like, oh man, I love Jaws. Man, you're all right. Okay, now we got to start doing some of our favorite regular clips. This one's for you, man, because you are a righteous man, Jason.
Baby, can you dig your man? He's a righteous man.
Thank you so much, man. Seriously. Hey, I'm speechless. Thanks, man. Dre saying, Night, I have to be there for Friday the 13th. Hey, man, look. We're going to be doing a lot of Friday the 13th. So, you know how to get in touch with me, and I know how to get in touch with you, but we'll definitely do something because seriously, there's cool stuff. I got some great ideas, and hopefully, people will enjoy it. But, when it comes to Friday the 13th, there's so many possibilities for this new movie, but also a lot of ties to the franchise and things in the franchise that we haven't even gotten to yet that we had been planning to continue to do even when we finished going through the whole series. So it's going to be fun stuff, man. We're almost, October is right around the corner, so it's Halloween time, man. Guys, all I have to say is that it's going to be a fun several months. In the world of horror, it's going to be awesome. And Katie's working hard there, saying, welcome everyone. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thanks, Katie. I appreciate that. Jen saying, it's tomorrow. Yay. I hope you have the best time at Monster Mania. Thank you, Jen. Seriously. And it's going to be fun. We're going to get a whole bunch of pictures. We're going to do some vlogging. We're going to meet up with a lot of other very cool people from the horror community. I can't even put it into words, but thank you so much, Jen. And I'll be in touch with you guys, especially for you guys that talk to me on social media, whether it's Twitter or Instagram. Yeah, we'll be in touch. You guys will definitely hear from me, and Coriander. So it'll be really cool. Ron's in the chat. What's up? Saying I thought the last Friday 13th was pretty good. I thought the beginning was phenomenal and the acting was solid. That opening of the remake or reboot, whatever we want to call it, that opening was great. I agree. And we talked about that in the episode we did for the remake, so definitely check that out. But that opening, when I saw that in the theaters, I was like, oh wow, the intensity. Shout out to Derek Mears. Whew. Yeah, no doubt. Nanette's excited for Friday the 13th. Blucka's in the chat. What's up, Blucka? Saying, what are your thoughts on Disney announcing the move to filter out all the woke LGBT content so they can get back in the Middle East and Asia? I didn't know that. They announced that? Really? I didn't know that. This is the first I've heard of it. Wow. That's kind of interesting. Well, let me know what you think about it. I did not know that at all, seriously. I mean, Disney, for me, Disney is, it's kind of hit and miss. I mean, obviously, for folks that have been around, I'm a fan of the Marvel movies. It's been a little hit or miss the last year or two. But there were really some good ones that I really enjoyed. Things like the Winter Soldier, the Avengers, and stuff like that. The first Iron Man I thought was really, really good too. So Disney's been a little hit or miss outside of that stuff for me. But I did not know they announced that. That is crazy. Wow. But let me know what you think about it. Sean saying Friday the 13th Part 3 will be 40 years old this Saturday. Holy shit. Really? Oh, wow. And I love Part 3 too. I know some people think it's cheesy, but that's the thing about the Friday movies. They have a charm to them, right? That's the thing. And Part 3, when I was growing up, Part 3 was one of the ones I watched the most. It was like Part 3 and Part 6 growing up, and I still have a lot of affinity for those particular entries in the franchise. Let's see. Mega saying, Knight, what are your overall thoughts on Jennifer Aniston? Overall thoughts? I like Jennifer Aniston. I think she's funny. I don't think enough people give her credit for her comedic timing. I think, of course, I know a lot of people know that, obviously being on Friends for so long, but I think she's really, really funny. I really do, and more power to her. Miss Carter saying, I need to get back on a hassle with Knight live and in color. You're more than welcome to. And now that we got some Friday 13th news, I'm just saying, Miss Carter, we got plans. The cops have plans. Gordon has plans. What's up, Denisha? Denisha's in the chat. All right. Bluck is saying, I feel like horror has been lacking on the scary and mystery, as most movies, not just horror, have become more predicted before release now than ever. Well, online definitely has a lot to do with that, and I'm guilty of it as myself, as are many content creators. It's kind of an interesting cycle, because people are very interested in thoughts or speculation and theories and stuff like that. And of course, content creators provide what people want. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I would have no problem going back to how things were, 20 years ago or so, where when a movie was coming out, you didn't know much about it. Maybe you might read something in a magazine or something like that. But you were much more in the dark about stuff. So I definitely agree with that. Horror lacking on the scary. I mean, I think it's all that's kind of an objective. Nothing scares me. Nothing has scared me since I was like a kid. But there have been things that have creeped me out. And that also is a question. What creeps you out? The other night when we did our watch party of Tusk, a lot of that shit creeped me out, and it creeped out Craven as well. But at the same time, it doesn't creep out Coriander. Pretty much nothing does. So like, I think everyone's different. So I think that it's kind of a back and forth. But I will say, I think that there's been some really cool horror lately that has been trying to get back to some of the basics. Some more of the cerebral type of stuff. Like Black Phone, things like that. X. So hopefully it'll continue to go that way. I think things go in phases too. So we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. It's interesting. It's an interesting conversation though, especially for a lot of us. Excuse me, because a lot of us are in, a similar age range. So we've come from a certain past in horror movies where things were a certain way. And obviously we see things that change, and I'm sure it's going to continue to change and maybe go back the other way. So Denisha is hyped for Friday the 13th. Yes, yes, yes. Mega said, Knight, which character would you give the MVP to in The Last Dragon from 1985 based on their performance? MVP? I mean, you got to give the MVP to Show Enough. I mean, come on, right? Who's the master? you know, just, and I love that movie. I know a lot of people in this live chat have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. And if you don't, you got to check my older videos. I say that a lot, but I really mean it, man. We've had, I think it's been really cool to talk about a variety of stuff and not just horror. I mean, horror is my favorite genre. It is for Coriander and Killian as well. But, being able to talk about other movies like this morning, shout out to Miss Carter on her Instagram, was talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. I was like, what? I literally stopped in my tracks and I read it 3 or 4 times. She was talking about the movie, and I'm like, it was just cool to see people, talking about other things other than horror, and I know a lot of people do, but I'm just saying when you get into situations where you can take that moment to appreciate that. So, but yeah, I got to give that to Show Enough, no doubt. I love The Last Dragon though. I just saw an interview that Ernie Reyes Jr. had with Scott Adkins. He referenced his time as a little kid on The Last Dragon. It was so great to see, for me, an icon, not only in The Last Dragon, but also as a martial artist, and now he's obviously, a grown man and talking about those things in the movie biz and so forth. So thank you for that question, Mega. You guys know I love answering questions that, isn't just horror based. So thank you so much for that. Seriously. What's up, Millions in the chat saying morning. What's up, man? Nice to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sean saying I actually didn't care for Friday the 13th, 2009 when I saw it in the theater, but it's grown on me a lot since then. I've heard a lot of people say that. Yeah. I've heard a lot of people say that. And it's grown more on me too. I mean, I enjoyed the experience of seeing it in the theater, but as time went on, I started to really kind of, enjoy it, appreciate it even more, I guess is the way to say, And the net saying, I love that clip, but that Night. I know. It's a good one, isn't it? I've been fortunate to find some really funny clips. It's really cool. Denisha saying, Night, have you seen the trailer for Wakanda Forever? It's so good. Yes, I have, and it is so good. And I'm just gonna be real with you guys. And you guys, if you've been around the channel long enough, we have talked about some Marvel stuff. And I'm a big comic book fan. When I was a kid, I can't tell you guys how many comic books I collected, and watching things like the old shows on TV, like The Incredible Hulk and stuff like that. Wonder Woman, of course. Christopher Reeve, my favorite Superman. You guys should know that if you pay attention to my intro, But yeah, Wakanda Forever looks amazing. I thought about doing an episode, a video on it, on the reaction, and kind of talk about it, but I didn't, and I think part of that too is, we're continuing to grow the variety on the channel and hoping to grow, the interest in those things, and when we've done our Marvel episodes, I'm just being real. We don't have as much, engagement with those videos. So, being so busy with what we do, what I do, for the channel, is like you only have a certain amount of time to do things. And so obviously, if I have a choice between 2 things I like, and one of those things I know is going to be more engaging for the public, I'm going to do the one that's more engaging, But trust me, one way or the other, especially as we get more information about that movie and the things leading up to it, we'll be talking about it regardless. We will. That's great to hear that, Denisha. I'm glad that, that you enjoy those things too, because like I said, there's a lot of great stuff out there other than horror. It really is. I agree with you, Million. It would have been nice to see a sequel to the remake. I really wanted to. Yeah. Blucka saying, yeah, Bob Chapek announced it yesterday, saying they lost roughly 37% of box office not being able to get into the Middle East or Asia. So apparently money talks more than messages for Disney Plus. Wow, I'll have to check that out, man. I'm surprised he said that. And I know they wanna have connections with Asia. That is business, because there's a lot, the Asian market, it's huge, and it really makes a difference when you talk about worldwide box office. I don't get a chance to talk about that type of stuff too much, but it is interesting. But yeah. Nanette saying, Night, do you have time to talk today? Yeah, you can hit me up. Hit me up on social. You know how to get in touch with me. Sure. No problem at all. M85, what's up? What's up? Nice to see you. Saying woke filter activated. Oh gosh. Oh man. That was funny, M85. Sean saying Friday 13th, 2009, Jason gets righteously overproduced. Oh, okay. So you mean that it was too glossy? I will say, I wish it was a little bit. It's hard to put it in words, but you pretty much hit it, Sean. Like grittier, with the crew, the actors and actresses, So we'll see. We'll see what they come up with this new one. But yeah, I get what you mean. Jason with a $10 super chat. He's just jamming, man. All of you guys, it's crazy. Knight's the king of Friday 13. There is none. Run DMC, man. Come on, man. Jason, I'm telling you, and I've said this before, and Jason's gonna be on at some point soon. We're trying to work this thing out. I'm like begging him. But I know you're busy, man. No pressure. But we'll get it done. I just gotta know, man. Do you have these things pre-thought out? That's great. Sucker YouTuber should call him sire. To burn his kingdom, you must use fire. Night won't stop to YouTube until he retires. That's awesome, man. You're all right. Too cool. Thank you, Jason. Seriously. And I will say this. I know I've said it before, but I want to make sure I say it. We've got, looks like maybe about 20 or so people in the chat. Stuff like that really, not only does it help support us, but it really, and I think Craven used a good analogy for it, it really fuels us. Kind of, when we're running low on energy or time or inspiration, those types of things do fuel us because we realize how much what we do means to people. So thank you so much. Seriously, Jason. Miss Carter saying, unpopular opinion, I have a full theory that Jason is not the killer in 3. I remember you telling me that because they didn't call him Jason and they didn't mention Crystal Lake, or they didn't name drop it. It's a pretty interesting theory. Yeah. Lewis saying, have you seen the movie 13 Fanboy on Prime? Oh yes. And I know I do this a lot, but I've been blessed to be around for a while and have a lot of content. If you have not seen our episode with the director of 13 Fanboy, which is the lovely Deborah Voorhees, who was in Friday the 13th Part 5, please check that video out. She is fantastic. I was trying not to lose my shit because for me, she's a legend, she's royalty, and she was so great to talk to. But yeah, I've seen 13 Fanboy. I had a blast with it. I think she did a hell of a job directing it. So many great cameos from Friday people. Dee Wallace, I love Dee Wallace. She was great in it. So yeah, man, it's a great one. What's up, Dub? Dub is in the chat. Good morning, cuties. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Angela saying Tusk is a dark ride. Yes, that's one way to word it, Angela. If you had seen our reactions, I'm telling you, it's crazy stuff. Ron saying I went to see Friday 13th Part 3 in 3D at my local theater. That's cool. I used a fake ID to get in. To me, that's truly the first Jason movie and still one of my favorites, but I also love Jason X. I love Jason X too. Yeah, but that's cool that you were able to see it. Nice. Dre saying, I'm super jumpy, but I love because I get a lot out of the experience. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. When you get the passion going, man, you just go all over the place. I know. But that's what I like about what you do, though, Dre. You get that emotion. It's like this energy, this chi, Dove saying, cool shirt night with a heart. Thanks. Yeah, I'm rocking the 36 chamber. Again, when you're talking about martial arts, this is Gordon Liu. Most of you guys may not know who that is, but if you've seen Kill Bill, you know who he is, or you've seen him because he was in Kill Bill Volume 1 as Johnny Moe, the guy, part of the Crazy 88 that Uma Thurman fought near the end. He has the mask on. He was the leader of the Crazy 88. And then he was in Volume 2 as Pai Mei with the long white beard. He's a legend. He's an absolute legend. I've watched his Kung Fu movie since I was a little kid. I'm talking 6, 7 years old. So I had to represent. Let's see. 261. Jason, I love the Run DMC reference. Here's my Houdini reference. The freaks come out at night. Oh my God. That's great. Houdini from back in the day. Oh my goodness. My dad would love hearing that reference. That is great. Katie saying, I'm still here listening in the background. All right. Bob saying, Leroy, who's the master? That's right. Sure enough. Bob saying, great movie, man. Light and red power fight at the end, right? Man, as a kid, I was eating that up, man. The Last Dragon, as soon as he had the red glow, when you got that glow, I'm telling you guys, I can say this, we've been around. I've been doing YouTube now for, I think 2 years, just over 2 years. I lose track, but there's a lot of stuff that, I haven't even gotten a chance to talk about, and stuff to geek out about. Stuff like The Last Dragon. We did an episode. It was really cool. Me and my brother, who are huge fans of it. And I told him back then, I said, we're gonna talk about this again, because at the time, we had just restarted with this channel, so we knew that we wouldn't get a lot of exposure on that video. But that movie is great stuff, man. It really is. Seriously. Dre saying, and thank you for that, Bob. Seriously. Dre saying, Spider-Man made me cry so much. Oh, you mean No Way Home? Yeah, man. It was emotional. I'm not gonna lie, man. That Andrew Garfield moment. First of all, let me just, and again, people in live chat are probably like, what the hell are you talking about? This is supposed to be horror. You guys know the rules. It's movies. But shout out to Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. I think they did a hell of a job just acting. It wasn't even really about them being, returning as, Spider-Man, their respective Spider-Man. But the acting, I thought, was really good stuff. It really was. So, yeah. Miss Carter saying, oh, thanks, Knight. It's true. You're welcome, though. You're welcome. Val is in the chat. The General. Good morning, my amazing Night Watch family. Hey, Val, how's it going? Good to see you. Always a pleasure to have you here. And, you are the General and you run the show. But just sit back and relax and just enjoy the conversation. But I know how you are, and you're probably going to still be doing your modding stuff. It's okay. So for you guys in live chat, if you don't know already, be on your P's and Q's, because the General is here. And if you do something wrong, this might happen.
I'm running this monkey farm now, Frankenstein, and I want to know what the fuck you're doing with my time.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? All right. Frank saying, what are the 3 or 4 fundamental aspects that you think you must have to make a quality horror film? Ooh, wow. Wow, Frank, you're getting deep. Well, I think, and this is totally off the top of my head. This could change in 5 minutes, because I'm so hyped up about everything right now, the con and just everything. You guys are just being so amazing. But you have to have a good story. You know, it just has to be a good story. And I'm not saying it has to be something that, is super complicated, but just a good story that we can follow. You have to have the actors or actresses portraying the characters in a way that you can connect to them. You know what I mean? There's some good movies where you can't connect to the characters because, maybe it's just the wrong casting, right? I think so. You have to have a good story. You have to have the good, actors and actresses portraying those characters in the story. The third thing, you got to have good direction, leadership. you know I think that's such an important thing. The director has to have a vision, has to be able to hopefully carry out that vision without studio interference. Shout out and also rest in peace and happy belated birthday to my man Wes Craven, who dealt with a lot of studio interference. It's amazing that he had so many fantastic movies because he dealt with so much crap from studios. It's unbelievable, but you have to have a director with a vision. And I think the fourth thing is that you just have to have like your heart into the project. And I mean everyone, you know what I mean? Like you got to give a shit. We've seen movies that you can just tell that it's like an assembly line. Oh yeah, put this in there, put that in there. Okay, there we go. Let's put it out. Let's hope we make, whatever type of profit, and that's it. So I think those are my four things just off the top of my head. I probably forgot some really important things, but that's a good question, Frank. You're all right, man. You caught me off guard with that. I like it. Thanks so much. That was a good one. Miss Carter saying, just to be clear, my movie page is mostly horror, but not all, just inclusive of things I love. Hey, there you go. I like that. Yeah, I that's maybe how I want to describe my channel. I like that. All right. What's up, Conrad? Conrad's in the chat saying, hey, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. And check out Conrad's channel, man, Scream Rad. And like I was saying, man, the conversation you had with Dominic, that was really, really cool. I like the chemistry and stuff. So you guys should do that again or more often, just saying. And that's just my opinion, man. Don't, I'm just letting you know. Cause like I said, I always like to, you know, just connect with you guys. And if there's something I can say or throw ideas or whatever, I'm always up for it. So thank you so much, man. And I'm glad you guys had a great stream. Carl's in the chat. Do you think you watched the movie Fall? How's your head for heights? Oh yes, Fall. That's right. I did see the trailer for that. At first, I was like, "What? Ooh, I don't know." Well, I probably will because it looked kind of interesting. In real life, yes, I'd be definitely afraid of being that high up. But as a movie, yeah, I'll be all right watching it. Yeah. Good call on that. At first, I was like, what? Jason with a $2 super chat. Who would win in a fight? What? Chun-Li or Shonuff? Shonuff. Come on, man. Shonuff. What are you talking about, man? Who's the master? Man, now I got to get a clip of Shonuff to play because seriously, that would... I mean, I do have one, but it's not a full clip. So, all right, I'm going to play it for you anyways, Jason. You get the idea. Here we go.
What? What? I'm pro. What?
What? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Nanette. Oh, come on. With a $5 super chat. Thank you. Say, I don't know how to explain Tusk. It didn't exactly upset me. It's just disturbing and kind of boring to me. I definitely understand that. And I know we were talking a little bit about it. And I know you were talking about it. Look, let me just say this. It was a fun movie to do as a watch party because it was total first time watch for me and Steven. And by the way, Coriander had a blast seeing our reactions because and Katie had seen it. It was a fun movie to do as a watch party, but I don't think it's a movie that I would revisit, per se. Michael Parks was amazing in it. I thought, I mean, he really commanded the screen, but it's not a movie that, you know what I'm saying? I agree with you, Nanette. It's not a movie that I'm going to be like watching again anytime soon. It was very disturbing, and it definitely had slow parts. I think it was a lot, played on shock value. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But Nanette, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very sweet of you. Just generous, and I tell you, you guys are pulling at my heartstrings. But here's one that I know you'll enjoy, Nanette, and we're going to do this one again.
Bring that fat ass over here. Oh, I wanna.
Thank you, Nanette. Seriously, I appreciate it. Yeah, I know Conrad's excited for Jason to come back on the big screen Friday the 13th, baby. Seriously. Yes. Also saying I was giving Derek Mears his deserved props as of late. He plays Jason very well in the remake. I agree. And as you guys, some of you may remember, but I met Derek Mears. He is fantastic in real life. Just a really humble guy. I should have had the picture loaded up to show, but he was really cool, man. Me and Coriander, we talked to him for quite a while. He was just hanging out with us. It was so funny, man. And I'm not expecting that for tomorrow, because I know tomorrow's con is going to be a lot more busy. But we were so lucky at our last con 2 years ago, whatever it was. It was our last one we had gone to. We spent a lot of time with Derek Mears, with Adrian King, with Kane Hodder, with Bill Mosley, just hanging out. So it was really, really cool. But yeah, Derek is all right. He really, really is. And let me just play. I got another one I want to play for you guys too. And just a little bit of honor here. Here we go.
Bring that fat ass over here. I wanna get.
Got him! Oh!
Your fat ass.
All right. I just had to play that too. I was just thinking about it. Let's see. I want to catch up. Blucka saying, from all my search results, China and Middle East didn't allow Prey, which even I'll admit isn't as woke as the content they usually ban, which probably means they just ban Disney products. That's interesting too, man, because like I know that that China didn't. Was it Eternals or Shang-Chi? One of those they didn't let be played over there, but of course they let Avengers and the Iron Man movies and so I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy over there as far as what they ban and what they don't. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But it's interesting stuff, because it does make a difference as far as box office, not just for Disney, for all movies though. So if you get your movies played over in China, you definitely get that much more profit that you can make. So yeah. Jason with another super chat, $5 super chat. Leroy Green versus Freddie Harris. Freddie did whoop Myers and was a student of Watch on Lee. Leroy before he got the glow. All right, maybe he's got a chance. Maybe he's got a chance, at Leroy, because Leroy. See, the great thing about The Last Dragon, and I'm gonna try not to geek out about this, because I know some folks are probably like, okay, we get it. You like The Last Dragon. Leroy didn't believe in himself until the end, right? And it's so true in martial arts. I remember myself going through levels, and my Sifu would always talk about, you have to believe in what you do, right? And even in my evaluation to reach the Sifu level, there were times, man, I was like, seriously, and I'm not a quitter, but it was so physically taxing and mentally exhausting. There were a couple times I was like right at that edge of giving up. And but believing in yourself, believing in the training and believing in your teaching, it makes all the difference in the world. And that's what that movie was about. That's what the movie was about. Leroy was a master in the beginning of the movie, but he didn't believe it. And so his Sifu put him on that spiritual journey, so that he would finally know. He said, there's only one place you haven't looked for the master, and is there, and only there, that you will find the master. And what he was saying is, it was within yourself. So anyways, before Leroy got the glow, Freddie Harris probably had a good shot. So I'll put it out there like that, Jason. Thank you so much. Um, Sean saying, I just like to joke about the overproduced look of Friday 2009, but Michael Bay and his crew did a nice job. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Extron saying, I hope the Friday 13 franchise comes back. I would hope they'd do a sequel to the Friday 2009 reboot. That would be cool. You know, if they do that, I'd be perfectly fine with it. I don't know if they will. But I'd be okay with that. Seriously. Conrad saying, I'll check out the interview of Deborah Voorhees later on, man. Can't wait to check it out. Yeah, man, check that thing out. I'm telling you, it was amazing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to find right now. I don't know if I'll be able to find it while we're on live. So you guys give me a second. One of the coolest things of all time was something that Deborah did in the beginning of the episode. I know this is actually like, you know, you should never just give away this type of stuff, but you guys are just so amazing right now. One of the coolest things of all time that Deborah did, and I'll never forget it. Let's see. I've got so many files, it's not even funny. Let's see. Hold on one second. Yeah, man. This is cool stuff, man. One of the coolest things of all time. Let's see. This is the beauty of live, being live. All right. You guys are probably like, I don't want to see this thing, but this is just one of those days, guys, seriously. But when this finally happened, and now, you know, part of it, and I know you guys don't know this conversation, but after we had done the episode, I was just so ecstatic, not only to have talked to her, but, you know, well, you guys will see. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. All right. I'll play it in 1 minute. But yeah, the episode was fantastic. She was fantastic. I literally found myself almost stumbling talking to her because I was just like, I cannot believe it. I'm actually talking to Deborah Voorhees from Friday the 13th, Part 5. And she was just so kind. She was just so kind and so cool. And man, she's had such an interesting life. You know, you think of these folks, you know, from what you know them from, you know, and obviously people know her from that, but, you know, she's had a really cool multiple careers in different fields that have been really, really interesting. And now she's a director. It's like, that is so awesome. It's just so cool. And like I said, she was just so gracious, and she's, you know, and she's been very gracious and very approachable to the horror community. You know, she's been on other folks' channels for interviews, and she's just always just wicked cool. You know, she's just like laid back, and you know, I like I said, guys, that's so amazing when you meet a celebrity or you get a chance to talk to them, and you find out that they're really cool people. You know, like you can really approach them and talk to them and hang out. Like there's almost nothing better than that, because unfortunately we do know there's some folks that are famous that aren't, you know, they're not always the most approachable. You know, they may not be the nicest of people for whatever reason, you know. So anyways, but yeah, man, I appreciate you checking that out, Conrad. And I'm gonna play something in a second, which I thought was just so cool. I'm such a Fanboy. She made that movie about people like me. No, I'm just joking. I'm not a psycho. All right, let me get going to on this chat. Oh man. Katie saying I will have to check out 13 Fanboy. Yeah, do it. It's a good one. Ben is in the chat. What's up? Zombie Jason or Mongoloid Jason, which do you like more? Well, that's a tricky question because I like movies from both, right? Friday 4, and if you guys have watched my episodes, I know I say that we did our ranking of the franchise. Friday 4 is one of my favorites. I think I ranked that as number 1, but I do love so many of them, and it sometimes switches, right? But I love Friday 4. I love 3. 2 is a very special one for me, but I also love Jason Lives, and he was a zombie. And I also have really grown to love 7. Jason X is a fun time, just crazy, crazy cheesy fun. So I don't know, man. I'd have to think about that. It's almost split for me, and I know that sounds like a cop out, but it's true. It's so true, you know. But Ben's going with Team Zombie. I hear you. I hear you. As a kid, I probably would have chosen Team Zombie because that's, the time that I was, growing up and seeing, 6 and 7 and 8 and so forth. So yeah. Katie saying that was so fun to see y'all's reaction for Tusk. I know. It was great, man. Conrad saying, what do you think of the Vengeance fan film? I loved it. Can't wait for the sequel. I did too, man. I thought it was really, really good. Seriously, it was really, really good. Million saying, Hill Shirt Night reminds me of my days on Def Jam under Wu-Tang management. Right? I used to have a Wu-Tang shirt that was kind of like this. But yeah, again, for you guys jumping in late, 36 Chamber, Gordon Liu. One of my, you know why that movie is also so special. When I first started learning kung fu, my sifu, we were talking about kung fu movies, and I love kung fu movies. And at the time, there's so many of them. I thought I had seen a good amount of them, but shit, I didn't. But anyways, he says to me, "You have to watch my favorite movie." I said, "Oh, sifu, what movie is that?" And he said, "It's Master Killer." And I was like, "Master Killer? What is that?" And some of the old school movies have multiple titles. Some of it is because of translation, but I didn't know at the time, and I had seen it when I was really young but had forgotten it. But that's 36 Chamber of Shaolin, aka Master Killer. So your boy got that movie quick, and I watched it because I wanted to be like my sifu. I wanted to have his approval. And it's still a fantastic movie, man. Gordon Liu, man, good stuff. Good stuff. Jen saying, I'm surviving. Mom is in rehab, so she will be getting therapy daily. Oh, well, Jen, seriously, and we've talked about this in our DMs. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're here. Thoughts and prayers to your mom. I'm glad she's where she needs to be, and I hope that she gets better. So I just want to say that, but much love, and and that's from all of us, especially all of us that have been talking about it on DMs. But I'm glad you're here, Jen, seriously, and I hope that this conversation and the chat and the community has helped giving you some more strength and love. Seriously, absolutely. Keith is in the chat. What's up, Keith? Saying, what's up, Night? How do you feel about the Halloween trilogy being not only a book from Laurie, but a movie or trilogy inside of a movie memoir, and is past tense? Narration is being done and ends. I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit. I know there's a lot of different theories and stuff going on. And actually, it's funny because I have a video I'm working on that kind of touches upon that a little bit. So I won't say anything because part of my video will have some of my thoughts on that. But I'm just really curious, for ends to see how they put it all together. You know what I mean? Like, that's the big thing for me. And we've talked a lot about that, especially on live streams, whether it's on my channel or on the Lethal Collective. And I think it's just going to be an interesting ride for sure. But I'm still hyped. About it. So, but good to see you, man. Good to see you. And Val saying I really liked them too. I didn't think I would, but ended up really enjoying them at the watch parties. Or Tusk. I think you guys are talking about Tusk. Yeah. Let's see. Let me just keep going in the chat. 261 saying, I'd love to see a Fanboy 13 style Scream film that is similar to Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I wish Wes was alive to execute it, though. That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. Oh my gosh. No doubt. No doubt at all. And speaking of 13 Fanboy, let me play this. I know you guys could be like, all right, whatever. But we were so lucky to have Deborah Voorhees on. And she did this for us. I'm only going to play a little bit of this, but this was amazing.
Hi, I'm Deborah Voorhees, director of 13 Fanboy, and Tina from Friday the 13th, Part 5, Garden Shares Through the Eyes. You might remember me. Anyway, you are now entering the Night Watch Zone.
It's over, Pride. I'm a man of my word.
Hey. Yeah.
I mean, come on. That was just cool of her. It really was. I was geeking out so hard about that. Like, she gave us a shout out. That was so cool. And, you know, when we had finished the interview, we had talked a bit off camera, and she was just so kind. And she was, anyways, I might have to do an episode on that, just kind of like talking about the conversation we had afterwards. She was just really, really cool, guys. So getting a shout out like that was amazing. It really, really was. All right. So it's almost time for me to refill my coffee. And you know what that means. That means we are going to go to an intermission. But I have something special for you guys, or at least in my opinion. And I know especially, you know, the Friday 13th fans will enjoy this. But we've done a couple interesting episodes. And you know me, I'm kind of, you know, I'm nerdy like that. I love tributing stuff, especially stuff that means a lot to me. And of course, Friday 13th franchise does. But when we talk about Friday 13th, we talk about Jason a lot. We do, and rightly so. But we also got to talk about the Final Girls, because I think they're a big part of those movies. And I think there's been some really great ones. So let me get this set up for you guys. Let's see. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. All right, so what we're going to do is a little bit of a tribute. All right, here we go, guys, and I will be back in a few seconds with some more coffee, some cool moments. I know I am way behind on the live chat. Probably is more behind than usual. So I will definitely try to get to everyone, but I may not be able to. So I just want to throw that out there. Let's see. And definitely, as you guys know, and a lot of you guys obviously join us or join me on Craven's channel or the Lethal Collective. We always try to get to everyone, but sometimes we don't, because there's so many. And as you're scrolling through, like stuff, it all seems to like fade into each other. Super chats, of course, are highlighted, which makes it easy to pull those out. And obviously they get, you know, the front of the line, but I know I'm way behind. So just bear with me. Let's see. Blucka was saying, what do you think of every successful franchise being fast-tracked for sequels, requels, reboots, and spin-offs nowadays? You know, I think that, well, it's always been that way, right? I mean, at least in my lifetime, you know, I mean, Friday the 13th had a movie coming out for every year, up until Manhattan, or almost every year, you know, up until Manhattan. So, you know, Paramount knew the deal. They knew they were making money. So those movies were always fast-tracked. and obviously it spawned so many other horror, movies and franchises, whether it be, Nightmare or Child's Play, Hellraiser. By the time we got to Hellraiser 3, they were really trying to get Pinhead to be more quippy like Freddy. Chucky, in my opinion, and I love Chucky, but they took inspiration from Robert and Freddy, and and so forth and so forth. So I think it's the same thing we've seen, since I was a kid, back in the 80s. But the thing for me is it's got to be executed well, if you're going back to a franchise from long ago, because there's a certain charm to those movies. I think we were talking about that earlier. Sean was talking about that with the remake for Friday. If it's overly, produced or whatever, it loses some of that charm that the movies had from the 80s, and so forth. So it's a balance. It's a balance. But I will say I'm happy to see, Michael Myers back. I'm happy to hear about, Jason coming back, and I just hope that they're done in a way where it's good, Good question. Good questions. Let's see. Extron saying, have you seen Bodies? No, I have not. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to, but maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Blucka saying you should check out the series The Terminal List. Oh yeah, that's with Chris Pratt. It is as pure as Top Gun Maverick, and Chris Pratt will surprise you in a completely serious role. Yeah, I'm a fan of Chris Pratt, so that was definitely one on my list. No pun intended. But no, I was definitely looking to check that out. Steven saying, morning, what's up? What's up? Ron saying, it's not a popular opinion, but Andrew is my favorite Spidey. I liked Andrew Garfield. I really did. Yeah. Let's see. And I just want to catch up to you guys because I know I'm way behind. Whoa. What's up, podcast? Now is in the chat. Keep crushing it, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, gosh, it's so good to see you, Alex. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I know I'm way behind on live chat. Like the timestamp for you is a half hour ago, so you may be gone. But thank you so much. Much appreciated. Seriously, I can't believe I'm a half hour behind. Val, stop with a $5 super chat. Oh, this is a shout out for our amazing friend Jason, always keeping us laughing and entertained. Love you, buddy. That's right, man. Listen, guys, if you were here, I think it was it last week? Last week or the week before? Jason literally has paused or stopped live streams a couple times because of the generosity that he shows, not only to this channel, but to the community. And a lot of times saying, this is from the community. I think it's so cool when you have people like that, that just think about others too, because not everyone can do everything. Some folks, they support in different ways. They support by watching videos or leaving comments or sharing on social media and so forth and so forth. So it's just awesome when you have some folks that are able to do things like super chats, being so generous and taking it upon themselves to include everyone from the community. I think it's amazing. And obviously, Val, you believe the same, and that's why you're doing this for a shout out to Jason, which is rightly so. Thank you so much. Very, very cool. Blucka saying, Night, when is Jackie Chan making a return to the Night Watch Zone? Hey man, and like I said, and for you guys, and of course Blucka, being one of our patrons, I try to keep you guys in the loop with stuff, especially when it's something that I don't usually announce widely to everyone. But we've got some ideas to do some things. I've got some ideas, and hopefully we will be getting back into stuff, Jackie Chan stuff, Kung Fu stuff soon. Part of it is time. I just don't have, I'm almost maxed out on time as far as what I can do. But and I'll just tease this, but things are going to be opening up a little bit more soon. So hopefully that will be soon, because I absolutely love Jackie Chan. I have a classmate who met Jackie Chan, and she has a picture of him, and they did a demonstration for him. And oh man, I'm like, oh, you're so lucky. And she said he is so kind and so cool in real life. And I'm like, man, he's like literally martial arts royalty. But anyways, but it's good to know that you're waiting to see it, because yeah, I love Jackie Chan. I really, really do. Conrad saying, thanks for checking out the stream, man. I appreciate it. We're actually planning on streaming again. That is awesome. Seriously. That is awesome. And I think that you guys should. It was really, really cool. I checked out, a bit of it. And what I was enjoying was the chemistry that you guys had. Of course, the conversation was good, but the chemistry was really cool too. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Gilbert's in the chat. What's up? Saying, hey, bros, Halloween Ends going to be 2 hours long. It is under 2 hours long from what we know. And of course, that's just what we know right now. I believe it's 150, 152. Still, I think it's the longest Halloween movie in the franchise. So that's what we know so far. But yeah. Sean saying, gotta take off and get the day started. Have a good one and take care, everyone. Catch you later, Sean. Take it easy. Take it easy. Angela saying, I think with Tusk, part of the goal in it, how it came together, is to subconsciously increase your discomfort. For example, the dinner scene. Yeah, the dinner scene was really, really well done. But I agree with you, Angela. I think it was about just kind of, stringing out that tension and that discomfort for so long. And it did. It really did. Yes. Let's see. I just want to catch up to you guys. Who's Leroy? Bruce Leroy from The Last Dragon. Extron saying, I don't know The Last Dragon. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't. But if you check out my older videos, you will. We did an episode on The Last Dragon. And this was quite a while back now. But, you know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do, guys. And I usually wouldn't do this, but I can do it. All right. We're going to take a second. I've never done this. Probably should do this more. Give me 1 second. Jamming out to the music. You gotta love it. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. All right. Calendar time for Buddy. All right. And if you know what movie that is, then you're cool. Don't worry if you don't, you're still cool. Okay. So this is the page. This is the Nightwatch Zone page. Obviously on the home page, this is what you see. You see that we're live right now and so forth and all that good stuff. And you'll see our uploads, which means that the videos that are uploaded, and obviously this one is going to be in the first position, and it just keeps going all the way back. Excuse me. You see our short videos, which hopefully you guys have been enjoying those. I haven't really, said much about them. I've just kind of been putting them out on the DL and haven't really promoted them or talked about them or whatever, but hopefully you guys are enjoying those. And if you haven't checked those out, please do share them. You guys know the routine, but it's been fun doing those. And anyways, I won't talk too much about that right now. Maybe soon though. But then we have playlists. And I've tried to really organize stuff in a way where it can be found easily, and so forth and so forth. We have the Scream playlist, Halloween, Friday the 13th, our Slasher Movie Club on Mondays, Monster Fridays on Friday nights, and there's Kung Fu Theater, and obviously I know there are a lot of folks that may not be big into that, but yeah, Kung Fu Theater is when we've talked about Kung Fu shit. movies that are martial arts oriented. And look what's in the last position there, guys. The Last Dragon. Look at that. So anyways, if you do want to know what that movie is about, that's one way you can find out, right there. That's The Last Dragon. It was a fun episode. Me and my brother, super passionate fans about it, and that's what we did for an episode. But let me also, because this is what I was going to get to. Let me go back up. I'm scrolling back up. And also at the top, I'm just going to say this, because I don't do it enough, and I probably should. And there's a lot of my friends, other content creators, that say, Knight, you should do this more, because some people don't know. But at the top, there is the join button. And if you'd like to become a channel member, that's how you would do so. Unless you're on an iPhone, for whatever reason, you can't join for a channel membership on an iPhone, but you can do it on a laptop or computer. So right at the top, that join button will allow you to become a channel member. And we've been doing a lot of cool stuff that is exclusive to channel members, but it also helps to support the channel. And there's multiple tiers that you can join, different perks and so forth. And lately we've been doing watch parties that are exclusive too. So, but let me scroll over to where it says videos. That's where I want it to go. And just to kind of walk through this with you guys, this is every video that I have done on this channel. And, if you scroll through, you'll see them all in sequential order, and so forth and so forth. I mean, if you've ever, and I know a lot of people may not have time to do it, but I know some people do have a lot of time. And I've heard people in comments say, I've just been watching, videos after videos. I know Jason specifically, he's gone through a lot of older videos I've almost forgotten we've done, because we've done so many. We've done over 400 videos. But as you scroll down, it's all of our videos, all the videos that have been done on the Nightwatch Zone. So that's one way to kind of catch up on stuff, and if you keep going back, I think The Last Dragon is, and I'm just going to scroll quick here. I think The Last Dragon was easily a year ago that we did it. But again, fun conversation. And I think that's one thing that I've always enjoyed about doing this, is having a fun conversation. And we've been fortunate enough to do a lot of conversations. So hopefully for you guys, especially if you're newer to the channel and maybe haven't had a chance to look back on some things, there's a lot of fantastic episodes and conversation from back in the day. And there's The Last Dragon, and it says we streamed it 11 months ago, so almost a year since we did that. Cool stuff. And of course, if you find a video you like, you just click on it, and then it'll start to play. So, and I know you guys know that I'm just just doing stuff, but anyways, it was a fun episode. So if you ever have time and you're curious, that's one way to kind of go back and check old videos. Let me scroll back up to the top. So and of course, the other thing too, and I wasn't planning on doing this. You guys are kind of helping me figure out the conversation, but we also have community posts, and I've been trying to do a lot more of those, and part of it is a way to communicate with people and so forth. And so keep an eye out for those types of things. But also, if you do see a community post, please, if you could, like it and maybe respond to it. It's funny because putting out a community post, and it is what it is, this isn't just on my channel, but and I've talked to other content creators, and we all kind of experience the same thing. But if I put a community post out where I'm asking someone, I don't know, what's the best horror movie of all time, and I put different options for a poll, I can get hundreds of people chiming in on it. But if I put a post out where I say, hey, we're doing a certain episode on such and such a day, hope you guys join, we'll get like a handful of people. So it's kind of, I don't know, community posts are kind of interesting that way. Maybe it's just that folks don't have a lot of time to check them out, or maybe it's not a big thing to them. But anyways, that's that. So that's how you find older content and hopefully navigate a little bit easier on the channel. So all right, Now that I'm even further behind, I'm going to skip forward a little bit. Jason with a super chat, $5 super chat saying, Leroy, I'm going to get you because I am the Shogun and I will not rest until everybody knows I am the master, you wimp. Man, the fact that you know that movie is amazing. Seriously, I'm telling you, it's awesome. Jason knows his movies, man. I love it. Angela putting a link to the interview to watch. Oh, thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate that. That's the Deborah Voorhees one. You're all right. And Conrad saying the same thing. Thank you so much, Angela. Seriously, and let me just say this too, guys. And I know I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Having mods and obviously close friends, a great content creator like Angela, helping out like that, Val doing what she does, it makes a difference because I can't do all of it. And I definitely can't do all of it in real time because there's so much to do just controlling the stream and so forth. But thank you, Angela. The coffee's pretty good. All right. Blanca saying, look at the wrenches putting in all this work and Jason just popping off as usual with the super chats. Man, I'm going to tell you what, let's just be real. Without all of you guys doing what you do, the channel would not be doing what it's doing. And that's true for all channels. I don't want to speak for any other channel, but I can speak for mine. Seriously, it all makes a difference. Everyone pulling in the same direction. So it's much appreciated. It really is. And Jason again with the super chat. Oh man. Well, you see, Leroy, you know how you're always teaching us to master the art of fighting without fighting. Well, I did you one better. I mastered the art of fighting without knowing how to fight. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, I love that movie so much. That's a great quote too. Thank you for the super chat, man. Seriously. I really appreciate it. God. Oh man. Oh gosh. Telling you. Lewis, Jason's got me. Lewis is saying, Jason Lives is my favorite. Yeah, Jason Lives is a good one. Yeah. Mega saying, Knight, do you have a favorite wrestler? Oh man. Jeez. That's a loaded question. I have a lot of favorite wrestlers. I love Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels. Gosh, there's a lot of them. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was my favorite growing up. I mean, and of course, I know people are probably gonna say, "Okay, we get it," because he had that martial arts type of connection thing going on, with his wrestling. So for a long time, Ricky the Dragon, man, oh man, he was just so good. Just technically, I've heard people say that he was so good even when he began. Ric Flair said this. You didn't have to really worry about Ricky, like as they were going through the matches, they knew that he would be able to hit his moves, hit his marks and so forth. So Ricky was amazing, but I'm also a big fan of Ric Flair. Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, it's just so many. That's a great question. That's the first time I've had that type of question. I'm loving it. Yes. Val agrees with Bob. 100% agree. Jason Goes to Hell is last on my ranking list. Val, you're all right. And you know how I feel about that too. Angela's saying, that is so cool. I think you're talking about the clip I played with Deborah. Oh man, I love that. I'll never ever forget that. Yeah. Angela saying, what about a video of everyone's fave YouTube moments? Yeah, well, and I've done a little bit of that when we did our anniversary for Slasher Movie Club, and then we did our 1-year anniversary for Monster Fridays. I tried to play, some of our favorite moments. I've done that on the Deadly Venoms streams where we played some of our favorite moments. Speaking of which, and Angela, I know you know this firsthand because you're definitely close to a lot of the people in the Venoms crew, Trivial Theater, our man Strange Monkey, Eric, Ben from Cadaver Club, Marty from Trash Picture Show, excuse me, and obviously the Horror Miser Monty G. We played some clips, and that was a lot of fun. It really, really was. Now what I want to do, I'm going to play, and some of you that may not have checked out our Deadly Venom streams, it's a fun thing that it's almost an amazing thing to do because we've been doing it now for a year. We just did episode 11 last week, I believe it was last Thursday. Just to have so many content creators to come together. We try to do it monthly, and we just shoot the shit. We just have fun. It's laid back. We do trivia. Sometimes we do games. Sometimes we just do a lot of different stuff. Let me play for some of you guys who may not have seen it. Definitely check it out. And we do have a playlist for it. It's the Deadly Venoms playlist. So I try to have a playlist for all of our major shows. But I'm going to play the intro. And if you guys haven't guessed by now, obviously we have specific intros for specific shows. But I love this intro, one, because it took a long time to put together, but also just highlighting my good friends in the beginning of it anyway. So let me play this while I eat another donut. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. And definitely, my friends, Monty G, Trivial Theater, Strange Monkey Reviews, Trash Picture Show, Hey Internet, Eric here, Ben from Cadaver Club. If you guys don't know those guys, check them out, subscribe to them. They're fantastic friends, and I just love hanging out with them. So here's our intro to the Deadly Venoms streams. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Open your mouth!
Let's go.
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Yeah. I love that, man. You know, it's just fun because first of all, it took a long time to put that together. Weeks and weeks and weeks. And I've actually tweaked it so much because I'm just a damn perfectionist. But we've just had so much fun doing those streams, and my friends that have joined me, they're amazing. And part of the reason why, you know, I've been able to I don't know, just kind of continue to be positive is by having so much support, obviously from the community, but also, you know, other friends that are content creators that understand, you know, what it's like to do what we do. So, anyways, those streams, you know, I always feel like it's so much fun because I get to hang out with them live, but also a way that I hope that they're able to get, you know, our appreciation for them as people and friends. So anyways, that's a fun intro. I always love that one. And you know, anyways, I wanted to do that just to say, look out for us on Thursdays every month. We try to do it in the first or second Thursday every month, and and it's fun. So anyways, all right, let's see what else we got here. But that was a great idea about favorite YouTube moments, Angela. There's so many though. I I'm telling you, that'd be whew, but good idea. Mega saying Night, do you have a favorite death in the Friday the 13th franchise? Oh man. I don't know. That's tough. It's so many. Obviously in Jason X, um the cryo kill, that was pretty crazy. Sleeping bag kill was pretty good too. There's so many, man. I couldn't even. We've talked about doing a list, like a ranking too. So that might be something that'll be coming up soon. I'm just saying, just teasing it. Val saying to Angela, we need to get together with Katie and put one together for Knight and Craven. That's sweet. Hey, I'm not. Hey, I'm just saying, if you guys want to do that, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Dre saying, Knight, this is so good. Thanks, man. We appreciate that. We appreciate it. Million, the montage is fire. I appreciate it, man. It's a passion thing. I love doing them. Dre saying I can see all the editing work. Night we went through all the films. Yes. It takes a while. It really does, but I love doing it. Child of the Corn saying, what's good, Night and everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? Nice to have you. Is that Anthony? Is that Anthony? Tell me that if that's you, man. I just thought about that and also saw that you're a channel member too. Like, this has got to be Anthony. Nanette with a $5 super chat. Thank you. That was so awesome. I love them clips put together. I'm so glad that people enjoy it because seriously, it takes a lot of time to do it, but it's fun, and then seeing the end result is fun. I love seeing those types of things from other people. So that's where I got the inspiration to say, if I get to the point where I could start doing those, it's something I'd like to do. And, I've been doing those types of things for a while. So it's fun. It really is. Nathan's in the chat. What's up? What's up? Saying, Knight, do you think the Stab movies are hurting the Scream franchise? I think it's time to move away from the Stab movies. We can reference it real quick, but we don't have to have it be any part of the plot, like it was in 5. I'm done with them personally, as being this huge thing shown in each movie. I know that's probably okay. We got to have, the Stab references in each movie, but I don't need them personally. As a fan of Scream, I don't need them. So yeah, that's what I think of it. It's Anthony. Yeah, I knew it was. Man, because I saw your board with it that said Child of the Corn in your picture. So I'm paying attention. And congrats, man, on the new channel, Iron Brothers. Check out Iron Brothers, man, because Anthony's moving into some big things. I like it. Let's see. Miss Carter, don't get so caught up trying to catch up with your chat that you end up late for your road trip. Right. I know. It's a good point. What's up, Dan? Dan's in the chat. All right. Saying I'll shoot you a text when I get home from work. Okay. Dan's going to be down there. He's right around. Well, I don't know if he wants me to tell you this, but he's pretty close to where the con is. So Bluck is saying, well, don't overwork yourself, Knight. It was just a curiosity since I love the martial arts episodes. Yeah, I know you love them. And like I said, when we did Kung Fu Hustle, when you were talking about doing Kung Fu Hustle, it was so much fun to do. So it's definitely something that we're going to do more of, and hopefully very soon. I've also thought about doing some things, to kind of inject, my martial arts journey into excuse me, into stuff. Part of it though is, you get to a point where you, and for you guys that follow any of us as far as the Lethal Collective, that Fate has multiple channels, and so does Jake, and Craven does as well. So I'm just saying, we do talk a lot to each other, and we definitely support each other and pass around ideas. So that's all I'm gonna say. Jen saying, sorry, I'm only about 30%. I'm pretty distracted by things I need to do here. Well, Jen, don't you worry about that. Do whatever you have to do. And even 30% here or even 5% here, we appreciate it. And we hope that it helps to bring positivity and love your way. So totally understandable. And Val said the same thing. See, like we're all on the same page. I love this stuff, guys. We're all on the same page as far as looking out for each other. It's fantastic. It's fantastic stuff. And Val saying, absolutely no worries, Jenical. That's right. Steven said, Knight, teach us the arts of martial. Originally, I don't think I've ever said this. Originally, my thought was to have a channel where it was a martial arts channel, but I quickly realized that one, it would be a little bit tougher to do, and three, well, anyways, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna add some more martial arts stuff though, for sure. Carrie's in the chat. What's up? The caretaker herself. Hello, everyone at work on break. Popping in to say hello to my amazing peeps. Thank you, Carrie. I know I'm so far behind, but hopefully you heard me say that. Oh man, you guys are all right. Let's see. Mega is saying, I love The Last Dragon. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Nanette saying you can join on an Android phone as well, Knight. Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, so for channel members, you can join on an Android phone. And again, it's right beside subscribe. Join us, be a channel member. And one thing, and I know Nanette knows this, and there's a lot of you guys that are channel members here. And I do have some really cool stuff that I'm going to be attempting soon once we get kind of situated after the con and stuff, because YouTube doesn't allow us to do certain things. I don't want to get into all of that, but you guys know how copyright stuff is. But we've had conversations just the other night. We had conversations about music and stuff like that, but I've found a way to do those types of things. So, it's going to be some fun stuff that we're going to do, especially for you guys that are members and have shown, that extra level of support, which is so appreciated. But thank you for reminding me about that, Nanette. I mean, you guys are always helping to take care of me. So thank you for giving out information that I forgot about. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Chad's in the chat. What's up? Scream 6 has wrapped filming. Oh yeah. Now it's just the waiting game. I can't wait to see what happens. Seriously. My man Maverick Media is in the chat saying, hey, Knight. What's going on, Mav? Nice to see you, man. Always good to hear from you. Check out Maverick Media, guys. Like, I'm just saying, there's good stuff. All of you guys that are content creators, it's just always cool to see everyone put their own spin on stuff. Maverick's got a really cool spin. He really does. I like the cerebral side of things he's throwing out there. So, yeah. Angela saying, as a Twitch streamer, I've learned a lot from my mods over there. Mods are essential and so appreciated. Isn't that the truth? It really is. There's no doubt about that. It makes a difference. It helps so much. Mav saying, are we talking Last Dragon? We were, man. It's funny. Let me just say this. This is how crazy YouTube is, guys. And it's no shade, but it is what it is. Because when we did that episode, like I showed you guys on the page, that was 11 months ago. A lot of things have changed in 11 months. We're talking more about The Last Dragon right now on this open live stream than ever on the channel. It's cracking me up. I wish Killian was here, but he's at work. But this is crazy. This is absolute crazy. But thank you guys for indulging in that. And yeah, I mean, it's some cool stuff, man. It's cool stuff. Let's see. I want to catch up to you guys. Hey, Bob's in the chat saying, hey, what's going on, Bob? Yeah, very cool to see you. Check out Hunting for Entertainment. Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Always good to be on a panel with you. We got to do that again because Bob's the man. You guys know that. Conrad saying, what is your favorite WrestleMania moment, Night? Oh, wow. Now, this is funny, too. We're talking about more about wrestling than ever before on this channel, too. You guys are all right. Man, there is so much, man. I don't know if I could name one moment, or at least I'd have to think about that, Jeez, WrestleMania moment. Well, I will say this, and it might sound like a little bit of a cop out, but in 3, when Ricky the Dragon and Macho Man had their match. That was, first of all, it was a fantastic match. A lot of people, say that overshadowed Hulk against Andre, which as a wrestling match, it did. Not so much in the what's the word? The theatrics, maybe, because like seeing Hulk Hogan body slam Andre the Giant was a moment. Like it was crazy. The build up to it, Andre the Giant being such a loved person by me as well as a little kid, and seeing him become a heel and so forth. So 3 had a lot of great moments. Of course, when I watched it, on video, whatever. But maybe it was when Ricky won, and beat Macho Man. That was such a great moment. George the Animal Steel coming in for the assist, and so I'll say that was a fun one. That was a fun one. Let's see. Oh man. Bob saying I'm 43, man. You miss Coco Beware. Yeah. Papa Shango. Coco Beware was awesome, man. Oh man. Jen saying I have to get going to the rehab in a little bit. Have a great day, all. Jen, we hope you have a good day too. Hope that, our thoughts and prayers are with you and hopefully giving you strength. And I'm sure that we'll be able to be talking a little bit later on. So keep in touch if you need anything, And absolutely, Val saying the same thing. Thinking about you and your mom in my prayers. Yes, and yes. Let's see. You guys are so funny. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to catch up. Miss Carter saying, I know you've done an episode of your favorite cartoons. Yes. And we actually had a few people watch that. That was a blast. I know Jason actually, and I saw a comment, and I'm still trying to catch up on comments, but Jason was talking about that was such a favorite episode of his. It was for us too, man. We literally went back to our childhood. And I know that was something that a lot of people probably are like, what the hell are they doing for an episode? That doesn't make sense. But for us, it made a lot of sense. So yeah, definitely check that out if you get a chance. I think here's the thing for me, and I know everyone doesn't look at it that way, but I guess as a content creator, I look at the fact that it isn't always the topic, but the conversation that's being had. And one thing that I'm pretty proud of is that the conversations that I have with you guys on a live or on the panel with Coriander and Killian or any person that is with us, I think the conversations are always fun, definitely interesting, but Miss Carter saying, but I'd love to see an episode Scooby-Doo and the various spinoffs and movies. I think somewhere deep down that may have started my love of horror. Hey, that's a great idea. It's funny because in our montage, we did have Scooby-Doo in it because, that definitely was a favorite of mine growing up too. That's a great idea. I like that. We'll have to see. I mean, that probably started the love of horror for a lot of us, from that generation, a few different generations that would be very attached to Scooby-Doo. That's a great idea. You're all right. Anthony saying that was an awesome video night. Hey, thanks so much, man. Thank you, Conrad. The montage went hard. And then that's fire. You guys are all right, man. Seriously. Oh, Carrie. Oh, man. And she might be off a break now. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. Saying, hey, Knight, I'm going to need you to do something for me. Listen close, okay? Yeah, you got me. Have fun at Monster Mania. Oh, and kiss David Arquette for me. And get kicked out, No, but thank you so much. I appreciate that, Carrie. That was very kind of you. Obviously I was reading it for the first time and I'm like, what does she want me to do? Have fun. That's very kind of you. Seriously. Much appreciated, Carrie. So sweet. Let's see. King is in the chat. What's up, man? What's up? Nice to see you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Let's see. Jason with a $5 super chat saying, I love horror, but the 80s and 90s cartoon live stream was absolutely amazing. Now, that's so funny, man, because I was just saying that before I read this comment. please check it out. Val, the General, you are an all-star. She is, and it was such a fun one. Oh man, we had a couple emotional moments on that episode. That might sound crazy to some people talking about damn cartoons, but what it really was talking about our childhood and family and friends and memories, it was fun. And I'm so glad you enjoyed that, Jason. You definitely cheerleaded for that episode so much, and you continue to do so. And those are things we'll never forget, man. We appreciate that, man, so much. I almost want to play the montage I had for it. It was awesome. It really was. Oh, thank you, Jason. Hey, Bob. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. It's a $20 super chat. Can't wait for the con. It's going to be a scream. Absolutely, man. I can't wait to just hang out and just chill. We got to do a live stream, man. We got to try to put that together. I know everyone's going to be doing stuff. I know Marcus said he's got some things he's got cooking, and you probably do, and Jake probably does. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and being able to hang out with everyone and physically saying, "Hey, what's up?" I think it's going to be really, really cool, man. But thank you so much for that. I mean, again, you guys are amazing. You really are, and it doesn't go unnoticed, and it's definitely appreciated though. But thank you so much, Bob. Seriously, and I got to get you back on too, man, because we had a blast. It was a great conversation. If you guys have not seen that episode with Bob hunting for entertainment himself, we had a blast talking about Scream and Halloween, things that we want to see, things that we're curious about, and so forth. So, and of course, Bob being one of our channel members, just amazing stuff. Just so supportive. And like I said, you got I'm choked up a little bit, because it's like just thinking about just the support and just everyone just being so cool. It just really, I don't know, it just makes a difference, man. But thank you so much. Much appreciated, seriously. Much appreciated. Let's see. Angie's in the chat. What's up, Angie? Saying, "Hey, Night, what's up? What's up with you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well." Bob saying he's going to be sharing as many pictures as he can. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of pictures being taken in these next couple days coming up. Yeah. Mega saying, "Night, do you have a favorite Nirvana song?" Ooh, now Mega, and of course, and we did a live stream, two of them, when we talked about our favorite rock songs of the 80s, and then we did one of the 90s. And of course, Nirvana was part of the conversation. Nirvana was and still is just one of my faves. Just I loved their music, and it really made a difference to me growing up, and so forth and so forth. A favorite is tough, man. Maybe Lithium. Gosh, I could go with a whole bunch. Seriously, maybe Lithium. That's a good question. Ask me that one again, and I'd probably give you a different answer. Their version of The Man Who Stole the World. That was a good one. Sold the World. I'm sorry. That was a good one. I love that one too. Good question, man. Jason with a $2 super chat saying, "For Jen, hearts and prayers." See, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about, guys. I mean, Jason, seriously, I mean, with your ability to do generous things like that, you do it for others. You get what I'm saying? And I think that just is a reflection of you. And I think that's why you have a lot of people that always, want to show appreciation to you. And I think that's awesome. I really do. But yes, prayers, love, and thoughts for Jen and her mom. Seriously. Seriously. Thank you so much, Jason. Seriously. You guys are all right, man. You really are. And there's Carrie trying to get everyone to do things to and with David Arquette. Bob, don't be afraid to sneak into David Arquette's dressing room, okay? Oh man, too funny. Extra on saying, Night, you're so famous. If I met you in person, I would ask you for an autograph. Oh, stop it. Yeah, I don't think I'm famous at all. I'd give you an autograph though. I definitely would do that. But no, it's going to be a lot of, seriously, there's going to be so many cool people. I can't even count how many cool people are going to be at this con. I'm not even talking about the guests. I'm talking about from this horror community that are going to be there. So yeah, it's good. I might be asking for autographs. Seriously. Carrie said, Jason, you're so sweet. He is. Bob saying, Carrie, no, I'm only sneaking into Daniel Harris's dressing room. I'll have Ghosty do it for you. Yes. Oh, man, I'm with you on that. 261 saying, great stream night. Peace, everybody. Thank you so much. Glad to see you. I'm glad you decided to hang out with us and say hello. Hope to see you again soon. And let's see, Val. Oh, Val, I tell you, you guys, thank you so much. Super chat saying, to all who are going to Monster Mania, hope you all have a kick-ass time. We better see tons of pictures from all of you. Jason, you're absolutely the best. He is. Then there will be a lot of pictures, and we will definitely. Here's the thing, guys, and I know, and I don't want to speak for other people, but I'm sure it's true. We are going to be. You guys are going to be with us, because we're going to be thinking about you guys, and so thank you for that, Val. It's very, very kind of you. It really, really is. Let's play something for that, because you guys got me going here. Here we go.
Miserable groan from the pain that you felt when I was born.
There you go. Thank you so much. Seriously, Val, they're very sweet of you. Very sweet. Blucka saying, I like when Goldberg could jackhammer the Big Show, but that wasn't WrestleMania, just a thing that kind of shocked me. I remember that too, man. I couldn't believe it. But Big Show helped out. He did help out, but no doubt Bill Goldberg, such a beast, especially back then, the strength to even pull that maneuver off. But credit to Big Show too, because he definitely did what he was supposed to do in those moments for the wrestlers that did those things to him. So yeah. Let's see. I'm so far behind, guys. Seriously. Oh, you guys are crazy, man. Dre, come on, man. Crazy. Oh, man. You guys. Love you guys too. Jason. You big, ugly, smelly breath sucker. Oh, man. I might have to watch The Last Dragon today, man. Seriously. Carrie said, my break is over. Unfortunately, I love you all, especially Bob, knowing he's going to cuddle David for me. Wow. Okay, so the game plan's on. Bob, it's up to you. Cuddling David. I got to get a picture of it too, man, because I want to keep that for myself. That's awesome. Jason with a $5 super chat saying, who am I? I am the Shogun of Harlem. And Leroy Green, I'm looking for is a little punk who thinks he's a kung fu master. I love it. Oh, man. See, now you guys are making me think, man, we got to do this Last Dragon episode really soon because it's like on everyone's minds. Dre, you're right. You can't beat nostalgia in childhood. You just can't. Yes. Chumbawamba's in the chat. What's up? Oh, man. I remember that song. What do you know about a Friday 13th comeback? Right? Man, I'm so happy that the talks are happening and supposedly we might get some really good news in the next couple months. So, it looks like, because I used to say it's going to be like 5 years before we see a new Friday 13th. And that was being hopeful. Now, I honestly think if what was said comes to pass, it could be maybe within 2.5 years, 2.5, 3 years. That's crazy to think. Can you imagine the hype? I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of hype. Angela, wow. There's a link for the top 80s cartoon stream. Thank you. Thank you. That was a fun one. And like I said, I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. I know, I get it. But I will say this, if you enjoy watching us talk, if you enjoy watching me and Coriander and Killian, and also Eric was on the panel, and those have been some fun episodes, the brass tacks episodes that we were doing on Tuesdays. We had to pause on those because of my work schedule, unfortunately, but they were such great conversations, guys. So if you enjoy hearing us talk in general, I think you're going to enjoy all those episodes. And I'm not being boastful, but I think the content on the channel is just good conversations and fun conversations. So, but thank you, Angela. Brandon's in the chat. Morning Night Watch fam. What's up, Brandon? Cody's in the chat. Night Watch Zone. How you doing on this fine day? I'm doing excellent. Seriously, it's been a great morning. I'm ready to go to Monster Mania and do some fun things and hang out, and it's gonna be fun. Me and Coriander, we're gonna have a great time. We really are. Steven saying, "You all right, Night? You all right?" Anthony's going with Lithium. Okay, there you go. So you know what I'm saying. Lithium is a great song. I used to play that over and over and over again. It's still on my playlist in heavy rotation. Dre saying, Night, I missed the favorite 80s and 90s rock songs. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But hey, like I always tell people, and I've said it, Miss Carter, she knows this because I always say it to her. Check it out. Go back. Like I said, I showed you guys how to do it. Here it is right here. There's the page. And all you got to do is go over to videos and just scroll on down. There we go. Let's see when it came out. Yeah, here we are. Our the best 80s rock songs ever that was streamed 3 months ago. And then the following week we did the 90s, and there's the best 90s rock songs ever, our countdown. Yeah, it was fun. Streamed 2 months ago. So it was fun. The 90s episode didn't really reach a lot of people, which was kind of odd. I thought it would, but it is what it is. We had fun doing it, and it was a good conversation. So yeah. Let's see. And Jason with another super chat. Jason, I'm telling you, man. Thank you. When will we see the Lethal Collective at a horror con? You guys can do a Q&A. By the way, have you guys gotten rid of the demons, the Haunted Collective? So creepy. All I can say is, I don't know. We just had a haunted stream. You guys, and for anyone that hasn't seen our Lethal Collective episode from Monday, we heard some voices, man. It was crazy stuff, but it was fun, a fun conversation. When will you see us at a con? Just being honest, I don't know. It would have to, and what a lot of people don't know is that we're all spread across the country. The fact that we've been able to do what we've been doing, and by the way, and I don't do enough of this either, and Jason does it more than me. If you haven't subscribed to the Lethal Collective, please do. Myself and 3 really amazing guys, and they're also amazing friends. Fate Decided, Killjoy Jake, and of course my man Steven from Craven Something Scary. We feel as though we've hopefully done something positive and special, in the community coming together. And it's been a lot of hard work. When you have 4 different channels and all 4 of us are super, busy, and we're very ambitious for our own channels, but to stream twice a week, for as long for all the months that we have, has been really fun, but a lot of hard work. But we are only about 220 some subs away from 1K. So we're trying to get there, man, because it makes a difference for us as far as flexibility and the things that we can do more of. Anyone that watches our streams, I'm sure you've noticed. I mean, we cover horror talk live, but we also get into a lot of other things, and it's a very free flow format, which is what we've always wanted. And so, anyways, long story short, we have a lot of fun, but I don't know when we'd all be at a horror con. It's tough to say. We're all, in 4 different places, 3 different time zones. But fortunately, Jake and I will be at this one together. So, yeah, but who knows? Who knows what the future holds? But great question. And thank you so much for that super chat, Jason. Seriously. I mean, you're always thinking, the big picture, and you always show a lot of support to the Lethal Collective. And we really appreciate you, man. Seriously. Conrad saying Francis Farmer will have a revenge on Seattle. That's a good Nirvana song. It is. It is. Million saying my thoughts out to Jen and her family. Yeah, absolutely. And I think, guys, and we're having a lot of fun, and you guys are all giving thoughts and prayers to Jen. It just goes to show, guys, people deal with things in life. We all do, and we all need support and in life. So thoughts and prayers with Jen. It hopefully makes people appreciate times when you do have everything the way you want it in life, and you're not stressed out or hurting or anything like that. So anyways, but you guys have been amazing in this live chat, sending some positive vibes to a very special person, to me and so many of us in this community. So thank you, guys. Oh, Miss Carter, wow. The real story of Francis Farmer. Okay. And not the song. All right. Extron saying, I low-key feel like that was Knight who was doing those weird voices in the Lethal Collective stream that one day. Well, I can tell you low-key, I mean, once we started going, there were a couple times I was like, yeah, subscribe to the Lethal Collective, but there were times when I was talking to, watch the stream. I'm telling you, it was crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Conrad saying, I wonder what things you might purchase from the vendors night. I have a couple things that I'd like to. Whether or not it'll happen, we'll see. Definitely, maybe a poster or two, maybe a t-shirt or two. If I see a movie that is, something that has eluded me, those types of things. Yeah. So but I'm open to everything, maybe a new coffee mug, who knows, man. Speaking of which, we're gonna drink some more coffee. But the beautiful thing about it is you don't know until you get there. So it's cool. It's cool. Dre thanking Angela. When I say I'm so obsessed with 80s, 90s rock bands, the 90s alternative really gets me going. Well, then you should enjoy that stream. I think so. Yeah, we had some fun with it. It was experimental, and I'm glad that we had some folks that watched it, and we had some folks that enjoyed it. Yeah. Let's see. I'm so behind, but hey. Blucka saying thoughts on Tom Cruise saying he will leave the Mission Impossible franchise after the next film. And I think you already know this, Blucka. Mission Impossible is a favorite franchise of mine. I cannot wait to see the new one. That teaser trailer they did looked phenomenal. I didn't cover it because, again, just so many things to do. But, I think I think he's done a hell of a job. He definitely puts forth so much in what he does. But, it's probably time. It's time. I mean, we don't want him to kill himself. The stunts he's doing in these movies is ridiculous. I mean, I've seen a lot about behind the scenes for things like in Fallout when he was doing the Halo jump. He practiced that like 30 times, because he first of all, you have to train to do it. And they were trying to get the right camera angles as he's skydiving, and it's such an arduous thing because you have to, once you do it, you have to you have to be on the ground for a certain amount of time so you can like decompress and stuff like that. So it's, anyways, his commitment to his craft is off the charts. But it's probably time. I don't want to see him get hurt. He does so many physical things in these movies, and it's a franchise that seems to just get better and get better, or at least stay at a high level, which is crazy when you think about the fact that this one coming up is going to be the seventh movie. It's crazy. It's crazy. Brandon with a super chat, $2 super chat. Thank you, saying, "Oh, come on, man. Spaceballs or Blazing Saddles? Which do you prefer?" Now, and you guys keep keeping me doing this. First of all, I love both. And I know a lot of you haven't, but this is all information. A long time ago on this channel, and again, I know that, we do predominantly horror. So we knew what we were getting into when we did this, but we did our top comedy movies of the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. And there was a lot of Mel Brooks talked about. I just want to say that. So check those out. Those are episodes that have kind of been long forgotten, and they weren't, big on the channel, but they were so much fun. And the people that were in the live chat for those episodes seemed to really enjoy it. I probably that's so tough, man. I love both. I might lean towards Blazing Saddles because I'm just such a huge fan of Gene Wilder. But I love Spaceballs. That's tough, man. Tell me what you would pick. But I probably right now, and that could change in another second or two. I'm leaning towards Blazing Saddles. Val saying, Jason, that is in my top 5 favorite live streams. We had so much fun. Oh, the cartoon episode? Yeah, well, I do remember you saying you really enjoyed that, Val, and I was really happy to hear that because you're a diehard horror fan. So to hear that we have because I guess I look at it the way that I am because I'm a diehard horror fan, but I can sit and talk about comedies just as easily, or action, obviously martial arts, sci-fi, and so forth. So when we have people that enjoy these episodes that are non-horror, it geeks me out, man. It makes me think, yeah, we can go down these roads too, because it's fun. It's fun, guys. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Dre saying, Nightwatch, the content speaks for itself, man. That's why people keep coming back. The positivity and community can't be denied. Oh man, thanks. I appreciate that. We're definitely happy to have that connection, with the community and with all you guys. And it's fun. It's fun, man. I would have never predicted it, so for me it's all good stuff. It really is. Thanks, Dre. Seriously. Nanette saying, I prefer Blazing Saddles. All right. Yeah. It is a good one. It's a classic. Miss Carter saying, just curious, is Kill going to join you at Monster Mania? That would be awesome, the three of you together. No, he's not able to make it, which, is kind of a bummer. But we're hoping to plan something where all three of us can make it together and hang out. Yeah, it is kind of a bummer. But again, we're in different time zones, and yeah, it just didn't feasibly work for him to travel, across the country. So, but yeah, we're hoping the next one it will be the three of us, so keep your eyes out and fingers crossed. Yeah. Jason with a $5 super chat saying the 80s 90s cartoon video deserves a YouTube award. I remember you said that. You said you said something like it's the YouTube video of the year, and I'm thinking, wow, this is just crazy that we can get this kind of feedback from people because we're just kind of talking about things that we love. But I'm so happy you enjoyed it because I absolutely did, man. And because you were there, you saw it. We got emotional, and my cousin was in the live chat saying, "Man, you got me crying talking about our childhood." And it was like, yeah, man, it's cool stuff. So thank you, Jason. Seriously. Oh man. Steven whispers, subscribe. It was creepy, I tell you. Angela saying, I got to go get my exercise done now or it won't happen today. Have a great rest of the stream. And to everyone, have a fab day. Thank you, Angela. And I hope your exercising goes well and you have fun with it. Yes, yes. I just want to catch up. Let's see. Dre saying to Scream Red and Morbid. Just subbed. But thank you. Very cool. You will enjoy their content as I do. But it's really about the people. Conrad is so supportive. He knows his movies. And of course Angela is just one of the most creative folks that I've met on YouTube. So just so artistic and creative. So you're going to enjoy them as people, and I think that also bleeds into their content. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. And Dre's saying, gonna scarf down my lunch. Take care, guys. Love being immersed in this environment. Thank you, and you have a great day too, man. Seriously. Angela's still working before she even leaves. Last post, but sub here. Thank you. Yeah, channel members, absolutely. And actually, speaking of which, and I want to do this for channel members. I don't do this enough. I know I have the thank yous in the beginning of my videos and so forth, but I want to do this here just to display your names and just say thank you. And we also have some newer channel members that aren't on the card yet. So I also want to put that out there that they will be, but just to shout them out now. And I don't know if she's still here, but Nanette is a new channel member, which is really, really cool. She's very, very sweet. Dre, I think Dre is on the card. But he's a channel member. My man Steven from Craving Something Scary is a channel member, which is just crazy. It's so cool because we support each other in so many ways and talk to each other off camera and so forth, texting. I mean, I was just talking to him last night at 11 o'clock at night, just about things and supporting each other that way. But I want to give some love to my man Steven. Two boys and their pops just became a channel member. Kyle just became a channel member the other day, Return of the Living Flet. And I think that's all of our newest ones, but you guys will have your name on the card. And I'm going to be working on that probably before the next time I go live. So I want to shout you guys out first, especially Nanette and Dre, because I know they were here. But yeah, here's the card just to say thank you to you guys that are channel members. It makes a huge difference. It really, really does. And we very much appreciate the support. So here we go. Thank you to channel members.
Lock your doors, bolt your windows, and turn off the lights. Make sure the kids are safe at home, cause you're headed to the Night Watch Zone.
Yeah, so thank you so much to the channel members. You guys, seriously, it's pretty damn cool. I just want to say that. So thank you. And let's see. I just want to make sure I catch up in the chat. I know I'm really behind. And I'm sorry. Let's see. Million saying horror works so well because it tackles all other genres at once. That's a good point. It really does. There's a lot of horror movies that they're working on multiple levels. It's really, really cool. Blanca saying, if you could have one actor play the role forever, would you choose Robert as Freddy or Roger L. Jackson as Ghostface? Ooh, that's tough, man. That's tough, but I got to go with Robert. Because especially growing up, man, Freddy was just a big part of my horror fandom. No doubt at all. And I love Roger L. Jackson. And I think that he had, even in Scream 5, they gave him some really, really cool dialogue, But, with Robert, he's Freddy physically too, watching him. And he put so much into the physicality of Freddy. He talked about this in interviews about how, when he would stand and walk, the hand with the glove would just hang a little bit lower, and he kind of referenced it as like a gunslinger, and I'm like, this guy is operating on levels that you don't necessarily see a lot, and even when they did Nightmare 2 and they had someone dressed up as Freddy, and you can even still see it in that scene in the bathroom, the locker room, when he's coming out of the steam. That's not Robert Englund, and you could tell because he looks stiff, and because they didn't understand that Robert. It wasn't just that he was underneath the makeup; he put like a soul into the character. He really did, and so then they realized, yeah, we got to make sure we get Robert as Freddy and pay him what he has earned, deserves. So I got to go with Robert on that. Good question though, man. Good question. Brandon saying, concerning the comedy question, I recently revisited Blazing Saddles after seeing Paws of Fury, which is a G-rated remake of Blazing Saddles. It's hard to get past the racial slurs even though. Yeah, it is. And it was a different time too, and I think it was kind of a way, and I could be totally wrong on this, but the way I look at it, especially watching those movies today, I think it was kind of a way to help put it out there, maybe push through that boundary, that obstacle, but still a fantastic film, Brandon saying the movie is a comedy, but Spaceballs had me howling with laughter. I love Spaceballs too, man. And being a big Star Wars fan, especially back then, it was just so great. Just thinking about it makes me laugh. What's up, Darren? Darren's in the chat. Slaughtered Lamb in the chat saying morning night. What's going on, Darren? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. And of course, you guys, and I've said this many times when he's been here in live chat, if you guys have not checked out the Slaughtered Lamb movie podcast, you gotta do it. Darren and Frank, man, that's all I'm gonna say. They are awesome guys. Let's see. Bluck is saying, I like that Night and the community allow the negative side of things to have voices instead of just dismissing them. Absolutely, man. I mean, look, the bottom line is when we talk about movies, movies is a reflection of life, and we do have some things that are negative going on in the world. And we've got movies that sometimes help those things not be negative, and sometimes they make things negative. So, everyone's got the right to their opinion, and I'm always open to hear it. So I'm glad that you enjoy that too, man, because there's some people that don't. There's some people that aren't really into that. But I just feel like, we have to have an atmosphere just like in real life, right? Like me and my brother don't agree on everything, and me and him have our moments where we go back and forth with each other. Of course, we're brothers, so that happens naturally. But, you got to be able to talk about things, So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Seriously. Dre saying, it's bad that I'm still here and I get oh man, that's too funny. You're still here. You're like, if you feel like you're gonna miss something. Oh man, that's too you're all right, man. You're all right. Blucka saying, who takes a bigger cut of the membership, Patreon or YouTube? YouTube does. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's tough, man, because you're trying to do a channel, and to do a channel, and many people don't know it, but we've tried to, on the Lethal Collective and also on my channel, talk about some of the behind the curtains type of stuff. To do a channel at a certain level, of ability, and I know Darren can vouch for this, and other folks that have been doing this for a while, like Angela. When you stream, you have to pay to do that. You have to pay for your equipment, you have to pay for editing software, you have to pay your camera, you got to pay for other things, cords and things to carry stuff in, and I can't tell you how much. It's just a lot, and it's monthly stuff too, to be able to use StreamYard. That's a monthly fee. So anyways, YouTube doesn't make it easy. I'm just saying, I think you have to get to a certain point before you really, can feel a little bit more at ease, because I can be honest, there were a lot of months, especially, early on, for my first year where, there were times where I had to make a decision, do I pay to be able to stream, or do I put gas in the tank of my car? So yeah, it's a lot of stuff, but I mean, it is a nice thing to be able to get support, through, YouTube or through Patreon because it helps, man. I mean, I know everyone says that, and I know it probably sounds cliche, but it's so true. It really is. So, good question, man. Good question. Let's see. Darren saying probably inside getting cold. Oh, okay. You say you're getting cold. I'm about to say it's hot here. Not as hot as it has been. I'm so glad the heat wave is kind of broken. You know what I mean? So, Conrad saying, what software for editing videos do you use, Knight? Oh, I've used quite a few things, man. Whether it's Canva, Power Director, God, I know there's a couple others. That's the other thing too, is that, you spend time trying things, sometimes before you get to what you want. And of course, that costs money too, you know. But yeah, Conrad, let me know. Let me know if you got more questions about that type of stuff, because I can definitely take a look and then pass on any of my recommendations to you as well. But Canva is very, very good, at least to me, you know. Val saying another way you can support the channel is by becoming a channel member. Just hit the join button next to the subscribe, or becoming a Patreon member. Just follow the link below. Thank you, Val. That is kind of you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, definitely. And I know for a lot of people, they might have a preference of what they would join. I mean, but the good news is that, and we've done it even for our watch parties lately of the Creepshow TV series, which, by the way, I haven't talked about that at all. And I just want to throw it out there because we've been having fun our last two get-togethers, because we have members, channel members, and also patrons, and we actually had a full panel. I think we had 8 of us on screen, and it's been really, really fun. And we have folks in the live chat. So in other words, we had both groups hanging out and so forth. But it's been a blast. Although I will say, and I know it might be a thing of time too, but I'm hoping that we have more folks that join in with us, because this is a really great TV show. It really, really is. So definitely, if you are interested, and if you are not a channel member, and you have to be at our second tier, because that's the part of the perks that we have for the Jason Bourne level is our watch parties, exclusive watch parties. That is, this is exclusive, to the channel members and patrons. But definitely join us, because it's a lot of fun, and we're planning to add a tweak to this watch party. I think it'll be even more fun. But last Sunday was great. We had Katie from Poppin' the Popcorn. We had Steven from Craving Something Scary, Movies and Beyond. We had a lot of people on the panel, and it was a lot of fun. So anyways, hope you guys can join us. And like Val was saying, all you got to do is hit the join button. And then, and being part of our second tier, our Jason Bourne level, will allow you to be a part of it exclusively. So thank you, Val. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The poll is at 62 votes. Wow, really? That is awesome. How many likes do we have? Now, wait a minute, we got 62 votes? I didn't expect that. That's crazy. That's awesome. We got to get more likes, though. So, unless I'm wrong, which I could be looking at my phone, but definitely, if you guys have not hit the like button, please do. I think, and I think Steven explained it best on his stream the other night. Hitting the like button, and I know, and we had this conversation, Blucka, one of my best examples, because he didn't realize the importance of the thumbs up, but it supports the channel. The best way I can describe it is YouTube does not care about our videos. Okay. YouTube really doesn't, the algorithm, but the likes will allow us to get a better chance for the videos to be out there, more exposure, which is good for the channel in so many ways. So, and I know some people, especially on these streams, my morning streams, and also my night streams, because it's more of a hangout atmosphere. I know some people pop in and out, or they just want to see, what's being talked about at a certain point. And I get that, but especially if you are, a supporter of the channel, or, you're a fan of the channel or of the community or whatever, please just hit the like button. It takes less than a second. And it really makes a difference, and if we have 62 people that took the time to vote on Friday the 13th, well, then that means that we should have 62 likes, or even if there's a dislike is still engagement, but we don't. So it would really help out the channel, especially for live streaming, guys, because live streaming has even more of a disadvantage with the algorithm than a recorded video. So I know I've said that before, but I want to continue to just kind of throw that out there, not just for my channel, but for any content creator. If you do support them, when I go to a video or a live stream, I hit that I hit it right in the beginning. Very rarely have I ever, as I'm watching it, say, you know what, I don't like this video, I got to give it a thumbs down. That's very rarely ever happened. But just to show the support to content creators that I enjoy watching or that I want to support. So I just want to put that out there, guys. But thank you, Val, for giving us that update, because 74% are excited about the return of Friday, 13 or not, and 13 or maybe. Okay. Cool. Blucka saying, would you rather they remake, reboot, or leave it alone for The Thing? Leave it alone. That was pretty easy. Leave it alone, because the 82 movie is fantastic. The 2011 prequel, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. The studio stepped in and obviously went way overboard with the CGI, which was too bad, because they were ready to do practical to kind of pay homage to John Carpenter's The Thing. But I think at this point, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. But they won't. They will remake it again or whatever. So the only way I'd ever want to see another, movie in the franchise is if they brought, John Carpenter and Kurt Russell back. I definitely would watch that. But that's not going to happen, I don't think. So Darren saying, thanks, sir. Hey, you don't have to thank me, man. You're all right. And thank you for all your support. Darren, also a patron of the channel and been so supportive and just kind. And yeah, I mean, it's just cool. It's just cool stuff. Eric's in the chat. What's up? Not sure how much longer you're going, but just stopping in to say, hey, hope you're doing well, buddy. Hashtag Jason Worms for life. All right, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. Oh man, too funny. Let's see. Extron saying, Blucka, you should do YouTube. He says, I'll think about it. Yeah, man. Absolutely. You should. Marty's in the chat, Trash Picture Show, saying, hey, dude, you on much longer? I'm going to be rounding out pretty soon because we're almost at 3 hours. I can't believe it's been 3 hours. Time just flies. So I won't be on much longer. But hey, man, nice to see you, and always good to see you. And we had a great time talking with Marty the other day, and he's just always fun. Check him out too. Good friend of the channel and a big supporter of the whole community. Yeah. Blucka saying it would be fun, but a big commitment. It's true, man. Being a content creator, I would have never thought of the amount of time you need to put into it. It just never, ever, 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 ever dawned on me. And I'm still realizing it right now, even after 2 years, the enormity of it. But it is fun. So that's what helps keep it going, if you have a passion for it. Nathan saying, where'd you get the Friday 13th poster behind Unite? Amazon. No, actually, no. Posters.com, I believe it was. Yeah, I love this poster. It's really, really a favorite of mine. Let's see. Let's see. Conrad talking about his recent stream. Yeah. Let's see. Marty saying it's 30 here. And I'm dying. The melting point of an Irishman is 22. I can't even fathom the temperature you guys have to deal with. Christ, I'd have the lifespan of a gnat in that climate. It was hot, man. It was crazy. It's not as hot today, so thank goodness. I'm telling you. Yeah. Let's see. Brandon saying, Nightwatch Zone, what were yours and Kill's favorite book or series as kids, if you read? Ooh, yeah, that's, I couldn't say for him, because, yeah, I can't say for him. For me, dang, man, I enjoyed reading a lot of Stephen King. I enjoyed a lot of graphic novels, multiple, various different characters, and so forth. So that's hard to say. I guess I would just say I loved Stephen King, because that was kind of something that I read a lot of. But I was really fortunate, at least for me, when I was younger, I did do a lot of reading, and some of it was just even old Edgar Allan Poe tales. I loved scary stories, but also loved philosophy. Part of that was my martial arts stuff going on. Yeah, a lot of different stuff. Val saying we have been having an awesome time at the members only watch parties. We have. Yes, we have. It's been a lot of fun. And I've enjoyed it, and I'm just glad, especially for you folks that are joining us, especially as members, that we're able to do that for you, to be a little bit more intimate and stuff. And hopefully we'll get some more of the members. I know Sunday night at that time might be tough for some people, but hopefully some of the other members and patrons will be able to join us. That's the hope. Let's see. Marty, remember, guys, doesn't hurt to give a thumbs up unless you're getting a prostate exam. It's truth, man. It's crazy. And I know how it is, and Marty, you know how it is. We've been doing this for a while. Marty's been doing this longer than me, obviously, but I know, people sometimes pop in and out, or they're busy, or they just don't think about it. But giving a thumbs up to a video is like probably the easiest thing you can do to support a channel. You have to watch at least a couple of minutes of the video, but giving that thumbs up, it just takes that second, and especially for me in the community, being around, people like Marty, and I see you too, Sasha. What's up? Sasha knows, he's been doing this for a long time, kind of seeing how they operate, and kind of learning, as when I was new to this, I realized that anytime I wanted to support a person, a YouTuber, I hit the thumbs up. Like, boom, it's like the first thing I do. So I just hope that we continue to get folks to understand the importance of that, if they choose to support, if they choose to support the channel. Because like I said, if we had 60 something votes in a poll, that takes a couple of seconds to read the poll and then to choose your answer, whereas it's a lot quicker to hit the thumbs up. But we've got half of the amount of thumbs ups, so it is what it is, guys. This is YouTube. This is the roller coaster, But let's see. Dre saying it's like going into an echoing chamber. Sometimes being a content creator, definitely have to work to keep your mental health and life sane. It is true. It is so true. Oh my gosh. You're right, man. I think that's part of what keeps people going, is how well they can balance those things. I've been fortunate. So let's see. Miss Carter, I better worry about Miss Coriander not kicking his tail if he starts their road trip to MMA to Monster Mania late. Oh, we won't be starting late. Well, we're not leaving until tomorrow. So early in the morning though. So I'm not gonna keep us late. She wouldn't let me anyways. Two boys in the chat. What's up, man? Two boys, thank you so much. I don't know if you're here when I said it, but I gave a shout out to our new members, and you are one of the new members. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. I actually had just gotten the notification last night, so I don't even have you on the card yet. Haven't, but thank you so much for doing that. It really makes a difference, and much appreciated. But saying, where must the Friday the 13th franchise pick up to build some success moving forward? Well, I'd have to think about that a little bit because I think there's a couple ways you could go. I personally would love to see them jump somewhere in the middle and create a new timeline. I would love to see something where they continue maybe Jenny's story, or maybe they continue the story, from Friday 4 on out. I would love to see that. It would be really cool. And I think that there's a lot of room for them, to work. But I'm down for almost anything. I really am. As long as it's executed well and it's a good story, That's a good question. Yeah. Sasha saying, in an odd way, maybe we are the content. Yeah. Yeah. I think so, to a big degree. I think people, they check out the content if they are into, who's providing it. So, good point. Good point. I don't think it's a weird mindset at all. I think it's a good point. Yeah. Miss Carter saying, sorry, Night. I thought your road trip to Monster Mania started later today. Okay, then keep talking. Well, actually, we're going to get ready to round this thing out. But seriously, I wanted to come on and hang out with you guys for a little bit and just kind of, shoot the shit, talking about Monster Mania and thoughts and just saying hello and giving a thank you to you guys. Because it just means a lot, all the support. It really does. And it's also funny because I was feeling, before I was streaming today, I was like, man, I haven't had a chance to talk to the community on a live stream. So that tells me that you guys are an important part, for us too, just talking to you guys and connecting. So yeah. Let's see. Blackest Eyes in the chat. Friday 13, let's go. Jason should have been watched every minute. That's right. It's true. It's true. Brandon saying, Nightwatch Zone just asking, with Patreon supporters, do you wait until a large number join to update the name cards? Sometimes, and a lot of times what I try to do is wait a couple weeks because sometimes it changes. Like I've literally, and again, and I understand how it is for everyone, because showing their generosity like that, we all have a lot of things that are going on in life and change sometimes on a weekly basis. But there's been times that I've changed the cards and I will display it in a live and it's already changed, whether someone had to step down or someone joining in. So I've come to understand that you got to wait at least a couple weeks. And I'm actually going to be updating them, if not today, then by this weekend, to update it, because it is, like I was saying earlier when I played the card, it's not totally updated. So yeah, but that's usually how it works. And I can't speak for other people. Well, I think Steven has told me the same thing for his, but I know for me, doing the updates for the cards, it takes a little while to do. And part of it is because I'm kind of a perfectionist of stuff, but it's not like a quick, you write in a name. It's like, I've spent on my last one, I spent easily like an hour and a half on it. So yeah, but that's the way, to give the behind the scenes look, Brandon. That's kind of how it works. So yeah. Two boys saying, so we have 2 dates next year that fall on Friday 13th, one in January and one in October. There you go. There you go. Conrad saying this has been a very exciting stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Seriously. I really do. Million saying, Nightwatch Zone, do you play Dead by Daylight? No. I wish I had the time. I really do. And I used to love gaming and stuff. And my brother, he finds time to do that. But of course, he doesn't run the channel, so he doesn't have to put all the hours that I do into the channel. But I wish I did. I've heard such good things. I really wish I did. That's all I can say. Oh man. Let's see. And before I get, whoa, Sasha saying a few days ago I did a 31-hour StreamYard chat. Wow. None of it was live. Maybe that was a mistake. And all that time there was constant talk. Holy crap, man. Wow. My voice would be dead. That's crazy. There probably was a lot of good things in it too. Did you record? Well, it wasn't live. Oh, that is too bad. Wow. All right. Katie said I just called into work. I was still listening in the background. See, that's what I'm saying, Katie. It's just you do some amazing stuff. Seriously, I appreciate it. I really do. What's up, Strange Monkey? Jason X2, bring it back. I'd be up for it. I don't think they're gonna do that though. But good to see you, man. I'm about to get ready to head on out, but I hope you're doing well. Jason X2. Anthony with a $2 super chat. Thanks, man. Slumber Party Massacre or The Burning? Ooh, that's a tough one, man. Probably The Burning, I think. We'll go with that. We'll go with The Burning. I think so. Yeah. Black as Eyes saying, what studio got Friday, and do we know if the name Jason Voorhees and the hockey mask can be used? We don't know anything specific yet. We should, according to what was said in the breaking news, in the next couple months, we should be hearing some more and probably get an idea of that. I'm assuming that the name and the mask will be used or can be used, or at least that's the plan as of now. I'm sure talks might change that one way or the other, but they got to have the hockey mask. They got to have the name. They know that. They know what they need. So hopefully we'll be finding that out soon too. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to get ready to head on out here, but thank you so much. I appreciate you guys hanging out. And I know I didn't get to everyone, but I did try. Million said, didn't Jason dissolve in the sun in Jason X? I think just the mask was left. Not sure. Well, whatever landed, because they talked about how the regeneration ability and so forth. So yeah, you never know. But yeah, good call on that. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. As again, talking about it earlier, please give the video a like. It just helps so much. It's an easy thing to do. Takes a second. But also leave me a comment. If I didn't get to a question of yours, let me know in the comment section and I'll definitely try to answer it. I'm still catching up on comments. It's just one of those things. But some of you guys that, either talk to me on social media or email or whatever, I definitely get a chance to talk to you guys that way. So feel free to catch up with me there. I'll be hopefully doing a lot of cool stuff for Monster Mania starting tomorrow. I'm really excited, and thank you guys all for the well wishes, and it's much appreciated. So, and Val, hoping you and Coriander have an amazing time at Monster Mania. Thanks a lot, Val. We really appreciate it so much. Seriously, you guys don't know. You guys don't know. Saying thank you isn't enough. It doesn't really express. Darren saying thanks, Night. Great stream. Thank you too, man. And I'll be in touch with you too. You know what I'm talking about. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop ranting because I could do that forever. We love you guys, and we will catch you guys later. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace.